YouTube world. What's up in the YouTube universe, baby? It's the three-man podcast, baby. Here with your boy, Sean Wildcat, everyday trash talker. You know what I do. You know what I do. What's up? What's going on with your boys? What's up, man? What's up with you?
Dude, I am doing magnanimous and excellent today as being your crypto guru. Life is fucking excellent, baby. I just gotta say it like that. How about you, man?
I am doing absolutely wonderful and swell. I literally lowered my cholesterol by 15% by switching to Geico.
You fucking
One of the one of the best things I ever did. Yeah. So my cholesterol is down, so that's good. Thank you, Geico.
As always, there he is. There he is. As always, folks. What's going on out there in YouTube world? Hey, check this out. I know you have seen a lot of things going on in the news, on social media, whatever else. But I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but we are now a world at war.
Not only we are the world at war, NATO already have established plans to NATO has already established plans to call up 800,000 NATO troops to Ukraine.
Wow. Wow. This is crazy. This is absolutely insane. What's really insane is this mess with Biden actually sitting there. To me, it seems like he's trying to put a wrench in the plans of America going forward for this new administration. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. I think he just purposely did it, just giving people permission to to shoot these long range weapons into Ukraine. I mean, excuse me, into Russia from Ukraine, and he knew he was going to provoke something from Putin, and here we are. This is crazy to me. That is not a peaceful transition of power, if you ask me. It just isn't. It makes no sense to me at all. It's just damn. It's just us. It's terrible to me, man. It doesn't make any sense, man, whatsoever. It's like you are just trying to make sure that you do the most to make sure that Trump is not, successful. And then of course, it's almost like okay, he already flipped the middle finger to Kamala and them. Okay, he already did that when he what was that he did? He went to a press conference. He had like a daggum Trump like a hat on. That's one thing he did. What's the other thing he did, Max? He did something recently. Biden did right before the election.
Well, you said
I
what
can't
he did right
remember.
before election,
Yeah, he did something right before the election.
besides calling the Trump supporters trash,
Yes, he
garbage.
did that. He did that. And
Well,
and boy, and what's
it,
crazy is a lot of people didn't know that he was trying to do speaking engagements for Kamala's camp. Unfortunately, they was never getting back in touch with him. They were dodging him.
damn.
Yeah, they was
well,
dodging him, dude.
it's just weird, man, because I'm like, it's supposed to be, you're talking about, well, we're going to do a peaceful transition of power. Oh yeah. Well, before we, before any of this crap happens, we're going to sign. We're going to allow Ukraine to use long range weapons that they already had. They
Mm-hmm.
already had this, but we're going to sign off them to let them use long range missiles. I'm like, so you planned this shit. It's not. It wasn't something that y'all just thought. This was, oh, just in case we lose the election, we're going to make sure we win, because they know how short people attention span is. And so what they're going to do is they're going to blame the war on Trump. That's what they're going to do.
Probably.
They're going to blame everything. Like,
Yeah.
look, we told you Trump was going to be a dictator. We told you Trump was bloodthirsty for war.
Yeah, they're gonna find a way. I'm here on Ground News, and folks, Ground News, www.groundnews is a site that basically it lets you know what articles you're reading, whether they're left leaning, right leaning, or in the center. And so I'm on the site and I'm looking at this Russia news, and I'm looking at one. It's center. It's no bias at all. It says Russia deploys thermobaric drones with decoys in Ukraine. This is dated. What is the date of this? What is the date of this article here? I'm trying to see. Just 5 days ago, I think.
Well,
yeah, updated 5 days ago.
Let me tell you exactly what recently happened. So, a retaliation. So, Ukraine has been furthering pushing Russia back, and so with this missile that they sent out, wasn't IBCM missile. It was. I'm sorry. No. What is that? Yeah, it's IBCM. My bad. Yeah, so it wasn't an IBCM missile. It was like a RCBM or something like that, or RCM.
It says experimental ballistic missile.
It's a
Russia fires experimental ballistic missile at Ukraine, escalating.
It's an IRC. It's like an IRCM missile or IRBM, something like that. But it's a smaller version of a ballistic missile. Either way.
Yeah, ICBM. That's it.
Yeah, it wasn't an ICBM, but it was something smaller. But either way, first time in history that has ever happened. And that was a warning, and it depends what Ukraine does next. I feel Russia will hit them with an ICBM missile next.
Is it gonna be? Do you think it's gonna be not nuclear, but ICBM?
No, it's gonna be an IC. It's gonna be a motherfucker though. Like they got anti-matter bombs now, bro.
That shit's crazy, man.
Like the shit that they got now, it make human.
It says it can't be intercepted. It says it cannot be intercepted.
Yeah, they have supersonic. They got supersonic bombs, man. Like, yeah, the shit they got now, bro, it's ridiculous, dude. Like,
wow, man.
Like the bomb that hit Hiroshima. There's a bomb that is like 100 times bigger than that bomb.
Okay, so they're saying they had a smaller range. It wasn't really the intercontinental ballistic. It was a U.S. official said it was an intermediate range ballistic missile that has a smaller range.
Yeah. Doesn't have the same level payload.
Oh, it says Ukraine. Okay, Ukraine fired U.S. and British missiles at targets inside Russia this week, despite warnings by Moscow that it would see such action as a major escalation. So they're doing this shit on, man. I swear.
No, it's been more than that. It's been more than that. So all of this, and I'm gonna just be real with you, and this is just me being not being biased.
We're about to have World War III.
Well, whenever Russia, invaded their borders and shit, like it was fucked up and shit, but the sanctions that they did were also fucked up, but the sanctions didn't work the way they thought it was going to work. And they thought Russia was just, they basically thought Russia was just like one of these third world, pretty much how the Biden administration treated Russia, they treated them like they were just some regular, basic, small third world country, and didn't treat them like they are a fucking superpower that they are. So when they put those sanctions down, they didn't work. Their economy declined, but it skyrocketed 40% more than what it did before. Because what they did was they said, okay, you want to do like that? All right, bet. If you want to buy natural gas or oil from us, you have to open up a bank account in Russia and we will only take gold. Boost their economy, skyrocket skyrocket the I think it's the ruble or the ruby, skyrocket the Russian the Russian currency by 40%, skyrocket their economy by 40%. Prior tours before, like that was before the sanctions. So when they put those sanctions, 40% went up. Boom. All right, did not work. Then Ukraine have escalated this war with Russia more and more and more by each month. Ukraine actually was sending drones out to the capital. Like, I don't know if you remember, but there was a drone that hit the capital.
Oh, I think I remember that.
Then, probably before that, Ukraine did a full-out invasion into Russia. So when they did that, for me and like a lot of other people, they thought, well, yeah, this is the beginning of an alt-right war. And then Biden signed that you can use U.S. long-range missiles now. Like, that shit is not fucking cool. And I'm like, so y'all just basically, it's like they just want this war, and they just want to say fuck it. Let's see what happens. That's
I think
basically
so
what's
too.
happening.
And you know what's crazy? I was one of my friends on Facebook had the nerve to say it has to be done because they had already fired on Ukraine and this and that. And I'm like, no, it didn't have to be done. He didn't have to give them permission to use anything. And he didn't even have to make that an announcement. He didn't have to do that at all. They've been had them weapons over there. Why even say anything right now?
One, Russia is not even I'm sorry, Russia. Ukraine is not even an ally. They're not even a part of fucking NATO. The reason why they've never been part of fucking NATO is because the country is too fucking corrupt. It's don't get it twisted. It's a second world country, but it's a corrupt fucking country too at the same time.
Do you think that's why? Do you think that's why Putin want to take it back over?
No. Well, Putin have said his main goal was to unite the USS, the Soviet Union back. That was his goal. He wanted to Soviet Union to rejoin, and so that includes Ukraine, a chunk of Poland, Finland. Well, why do you think they got pissed off about Finland joining NATO?
Oh yeah, so they can get some backup just in case a nigga try to come back over there.
Well, Finland, it was basically Europe bully Finland, and I guarantee later in history we're gonna find out Europe bully Finland into joining. Yeah.
Man, this shit is escalating fast,
Shit,
man.
South Korea sending equipment to Ukraine.
South Korea?
Yeah.
Mm.
I think they're whenever they say they send equipment, they're basically sending troops. Just a FYI, if y'all didn't know that. They're basically sending troops. So they're sending troops. Yeah, South Korea's sending troops. So North Korea is already fighting. So I guess the South Korea.
So it's going
I
to be
guarantee.
it's going to be all basically the NATO nations against Russia and North Korea.
They caught China. They call a Chinese vessel cut in a deep sea cable to disrupt communication with Ukraine. Yeah.
Wow, this shit's escalating all over the place, y'all.
China has done more activity in the China Sea towards Taiwan. Yeah, like I already, man. I called this shit out a long time ago, man. God damn, I hate being right.
Listen to this. Putin accused the U.S. and NATO of deliberately escalating the crisis by providing Kiev with long-range, high-precision weapons capable of striking Russian territory. This week, Ukraine used American-made ATACMS ATACMS missiles, ATACMS missiles, and British Storm Shadow systems to strike targets in Russia's Bryansk and Kursk regions. Putin said these attacks demonstrate the West's intent to transform the Ukraine conflict into a global war. He stressed that these weapons could not be used without the direct involvement of U.S. and NATO military specialists. This regional conflict provoked by the West has now acquired global elements, the president declared. So, yeah, folks, we're heading to World War III.
Do you know what he just to break it down? What he just said?
He said basically these
he
missiles.
Like, he just declared war. He declared war.
He just declared war. He just declared war.
Yeah, so we're at war with Russia actually now.
Yeah, we're at war. We're at war, folks. We are at war. We are at war.
People be like, he did. Well, why he didn't say that? The way I was just like, it's not what they say, it's how they say it.
We are at war, folks.
Yeah, it's how they say it. It's like whenever Kamala was at the
Scamala.
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 Whenever she was at the DNC and they was doing the reviews for all
See, this Coach Prime. This Coach Prime, see. So Coach Prime, Coach Prime said there's Scamala. Scamala want to do it. That's yeah. Go ahead on, Shallow. Go Shallow. Yeah.
You do not sound like nothing like Deion Sanders.
Go Shallow.
You sound like a drunk that be at the 7-Eleven on.
No.
Hey, Dragon. He sound like one of them drunks that be at the Flying J in Dallas, bro. All them lot lizards at.
Hey, what about you know what? It might be that's changed. That's changed. That's changed.
Well, hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish. So, when Kamala Harris was just like, we're gonna make sure that Ukraine finish this war, and we're gonna beat Russia, and they cheered and everything. Then they did the review, and everybody was just like, "Oh, I give her an A." On CNN, there was one dude who was kind of objective, but he still gave that bitch a C. And I'm over here, I'm like, this bitch literally just said, we're going to go to war with Russia. It was one of the last couple of sentences she said. Yep. And I'm like, she literally just said, we're going to go to war with Russia, and y'all motherfuckers cheered for it. And whenever we get on these TikTok panels, we're just like, yeah, she said she wants to go to war with Russia. She's never said those words. I was just like, those literally like the last couple of sentences in her election speech.
Yeah.
What the fuck you think? What the fuck you think? We're just going to give them money? No, we're giving them military equipment, so we're sending troops over there. Okay, current for the last year, prior to 2024, there were 10,000 troops guarding the Ukraine embassy in Ukraine. If you ever been to an embassy, even some of the bigger embassies, your embassies are not that big overseas, bro. Unless you're in a real ally friendly territory, but embassies are not that big for having 10,000 troops. Honestly, it's too big for fucking 300 troops, not for 10,000. So it tells me shit. We going to war, baby.
Yep, we are going to war. We are at war. It's ridiculous.
Shit, not only is it ridiculous, it's a goddamn shame, man. Because it's like I just don't understand this shit.
Oh.
Like, why the fuck would you give authorizations to this shit, knowing that this was gonna push this shit?
I don't know, man.
But hey, they're neocons, right?
I mean, if you think about it in a sense, weren't they the ones that were slowly trying to destroy America as it is? Because underneath what was going on, America was slowly being destroyed if you look at it from that aspect. That's true.
I hope when Trump become president, I'll be like, man, I just hope Trump, when you become president, bro, just do man, honestly, fuck it, Trump. Just do just do a big dick move, Trump. That's what you do, Trump. A big dick move, bro. You call the whole fucking army up, Navy, Air Force, assemble the fucking army, bro.
I mean, what can he do that's gonna cause them niggas to basically straighten up and say, fuck it, we ain't gonna want no war? What's he gonna do?
Well, basically, we need a fuck you flyover.
Finger on the fucking nuclear code.
That's what we need. It's a fuck you flyover. That's what we need.
Just fly some planes over, make sure
no. All right, so a fuck you flyover is basically air support. And if you've been in active combat, the shit that will scare you the fucking most is air support. So a fuck you flyover is basically.
But don't they got just as much air support as we got? Russia.
So basically, a fuck you flyover is basically showing you that we have air support. We have like we got something up here that will fear you. It's just they're flying over to let the enemy troops know this is what you're rocking with, and you don't want none of this shit. So basically, by me saying Trump need to do a fuck you flyover, assemble half of the fucking, call everybody in, call the fucking, call in the Navy, call in the Air Force, call in the Marines, call in the armies, and act like we're preparing for fucking war, and send all of our armies over there and send the Navy into the China Sea. And it's just showing you, we just show straight fucking force. Like, if you want this shit, we could be about this shit, and we just stand off. And we have a part. And we have a Trump did it before.
Man, but I'm saying it's already past that point now, because here's the thing. And I'm not saying it's not a possibility. Yeah. I'm not saying it's not a possibility, but what I'm saying is that because we got more than one chess player on one side, that's what's fucking it up. Now, if Trump was already in power in office right now, I'm pretty sure he could have de-escalated this a long time ago. But because this dumbass is still on the chessboard making stupid moves, and Trump is on the side like, tag me in, you stupid son of a bitch, he can't make no moves on the chessboard right now. All he can do is goddamn, be on the sideline trying to talk to both of them as they play. He ain't got no chess pieces to move.
Well, that is a chess piece to move, though. It's something that, honestly, no one would expect him to do it, because is such an over
But he can't do it
escalation.
yet. That's what he
Is
can't do it
is
yet.
let me finish. It's an over escalation to a point to where it's basically it's a power deterrent.
Of course it is.
I'm going to show you everything that I got, and I'm just going to act like I'm going to push this shit at you. And it's basically is pull my pull my bluff if you fucking want to. I send everybody at your ass. That's what
Right.
basically what it looked
Right.
like.
And
And
I
so
agree with that,
that
but
will
at the
get
same time, he
motherfuckers
can't
mind
do
straight.
shit till January 20th, don't it?
Or here's
Well,
one of the
I'm not talking about now. I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about when he gets the presidency, but that is 2 months away.
But I also think this could have been avoided, man. All this shit could have been avoided. I mean, think about Putin was already talking about meeting the goddamn think about peace talks.
that's
He was
what
already
I'm
talking
saying.
about meeting, and then this motherfucker goes and says you can use them damn missiles now. What the fuck?
Here's the other thing too, though, of which is a strong reality because Putin does like Trump, who's to say Trump doesn't get in office and he's able to quell that before all the other shit has to necessarily happen and everything else. Because they might have declared war, but until we start sending stuff over there and stuff happening, there's a good chance to where, like I said, Trump could get in office and he's like, you know what, we're not about to screw this up. I know what the old administration was attempting to do, and I know what they were doing underneath that administration. Allow me to go ahead and correct this matter as best as what I can. And because he's a businessman in America's business, of course, you know, Putin understands that there's a high probability and chance that it can stop before it starts. So I'm looking at that aspect before we try to go over there, show brute strength, and then next thing you know, then all hell breaks loose. So that's the latter option as well too. That's quite a large possibility, seeing that pretty much the world has rallied underneath Trump, and the world is against Biden for the most part, except for your, you know, couple of crazies that's out there that want to go ahead and keep supporting the Dixie Party. So that's the other area to look at too, is because a lot of stuff is happening good wise because he's in office. So who's to say that once he does get in office, he's be like, we don't need this war. I didn't have to start that underneath my administration. It was the old administration. We know what's going on. Let's go ahead and see what we can do so that way we can quell this before it starts. Because remember, Trump even said to where he wants people to stop dying in Russia and in the Ukraine so he can do whatever he would need to do to get both sides to stop doing that bullshit. And the only reason why, like I said, Putin even wanted to declare war is because of what Biden is doing. So there's a good chance to where Trump can get in office and rewrite this shit versus we trying to go over there and bolster what we have and everything else. And then we're fighting Russia and China because remember, China is an ally of Russia. And if Russia gets into it, China's more than likely going to want to get involved because China already has a stake over here in the United States in regards to land and some other stuff. So of course that would allow them to capitalize on that, come over here and then stake a claim. So I'm still real banking and real on the fact where there's a large possibility that once Trump gets in office, all this shit changes. So that's the reality that I'd rather look at versus the other. 'Cause, you know how I am. I don't necessarily want to look at certain things on the extreme level when there's an alternative that's a strong factor. Same instance like within the marketplace too. Mind you, underneath the Biden slash Kamala administration, the marketplace was heavily suppressed and held back. Once Trump, was selected for presidency and he's getting ready to be inaugurated, how much is everything financially moving now, even to where the fact where prices for
I know my
Hold, hold,
coin bank. I know my coin
we ain't
bank
getting it.
looking
Hold on,
real good.
hold on. Let's hold off on that. Let's hold off
no,
on
no, listen, I'm not talking around in that. I'm using that as an example to correlate what I'm saying as the positive things that happened when Trump got in office. Follow me, brother. So, looking at how the marketplaces just went up, gas prices just went down, food
Yeah,
prices
they
are
showed it.
significantly starting to drop too, as a good thing. So we
That
need
is a
to
good
look at the
thing.
fact where Trump can go in there, talk to Putin, get things rectified, so that way we don't even have to go through that bullshit. That's what I'm pointing out to you.
Yes, sir.
I land my plane.
The plane has been landed.
So
The plane has been landed.
that would yeah, that was see,
Drop the mic.
I'm more of a realist, right? So
Drink Giannis.
Putin, he is in this war to win it, because that's the reason why I said that's the only way that Putin is able to surrender, is willing to surrender. It has to be a big fucking play, because you gotta remember, his country did not want this war, and his country got talked into this war whenever they did the sanctions. So he cannot just, they can't, like they did, Russia did suffer a lot of losses, like as much as Ukraine has suffered a lot of losses too, but Russia has suffered a lot of shit. And so if Putin do a weak ass surrender, is basically what it is going to look like in the eyes. He's a fucking dead man.
Who said that it's a weak surrender on his end? I just said Trump going there to quell both sides because he stated himself and follow me,
I'm sorry.
brother.
I'm
He
sorry,
might, he
bro.
might
If
get
you
him. He
said
might get him to
something,
sign a peace
if you
treaty.
said something different, I'm sorry, bro. It's kind of hard to understand you, brother. And so I'm trying to follow it the best I can what you're saying. So
I understand because you're in extreme mode right now, so I get what you're saying. But
no,
like
I'm not being a extreme mode. I think what you said. I'm trying to guess what you're saying also, but is
guessing,
I could. You
hear
said what,
me out.
Dragon?
I said, why are you guessing versus just listening? Don't guess as to what I'm
I
saying.
can't understand you, Dragon. You need a new mic. I'm sorry, Dragon. I can't understand you, Dragon.
How is it that Sean can understand me and the cast can? I mean, not the cast, but the viewers can understand me, but you can't.
No, you do be muffled sometimes, brother. I have to like concentrate.
Well, what I'm saying is this, and let me raise up my octave. So
But I heard what you said about the whole thing about the positive parts about Trump being elected, and yes, I heard all of that.
right. So what I'm also saying is he can go in, keep America from necessarily going to war because that was underneath the old administration, and he can go in and talk to both sides to one go ahead and quell it. I didn't say anything about Putin surrendering, but both of them can wind up possibly calling a truce, and or he can get it to where America is backing out of it because he said he wants both sides to stop killing each other. He wants them both to stop. So there's a good chance Trump can get in once he's in office. He can go ahead and get them to call a truce. It's a possibility versus it's just saying, "Oh, fuck it to the wall. Let's just go ahead and go to war. Let's show them how big our nuts are." And then we have Russia and China coming at us in regards to it. Then it's a full-scale war. There's also the alternative Israel too, which is the reality. So I'm just looking at that versus going straight ball to the latter because there's a good chance that can happen. Especially seeing that all the good things of what's happened now, why wouldn't that be a possibility? Why wouldn't it be? Nobody has to necessarily surrender, but you can call it truth. Even though what's happened, that way things can get better in regards to that. That's a plausible reality versus the possibility of us getting bombed over here and then everything going to complete chaos because we want to try to show how big our nuts are. And even though China has a larger army than we do, backed up with Russia, yeah, we may have certain weapons and other stuff like that, but we're already in a state of decay if you look at it. Even with some of the individuals that is within our military that has their wristbands and everything else, they're going to be the first motherfuckers that want to run. Which most people aren't factoring that in too. Some of our individuals in our military have their wrist bent, which means they're really not that combat sound. We've had more issues now within our military with people going in with the generation to where they're not as hardy as the older people. So looking at that perspective and looking at the fact that Trump is a businessman, which war is a business, regardless of how you look at it, it is a business because it makes money during those times. because there's certain individuals that fund both sides of the war, which historically is speaking. So who says that he can't go in there and make the change to have them both call a truce, and
It's
then
going to have
therefore
to be
later,
a deal that it's going to have to be one hell of a deal for Putin, in order for Putin and Russia to back down, because we're talking about a country to where it's not we're talking about a country to where it
Mhm,
it's not uncommon if somebody in the in their branch of government goes missing. It's
mhm,
not like it would be a first thing, or first time you hear some shit like that. No, that's why I was
mhm,
just like, yeah, Putin, he's in. Like whenever those sanctions hit and whenever he did all this shit, yeah, he had to go big, man. And
mhm,
maybe, yeah, hey, maybe I would love to see them, just break up a deal and everything, but it's gonna have to be a deal that's really in favor of Russia, and that's why whenever you seen Zelensky when he was with Trump and everything, he already knows what's coming on the wall. He knows Ukraine about to lose a lot of shit. Ukraine about to lose a lot of land, probably a lot of
mhm.
territory too.
Right. That I completely understand. And then mind you, like I was saying, we went to war, so to speak, under whose administration? Because whose administration kept wanting to send arms and other stuff to whom? To whereas underneath the new administration, they're wanting that shit to stop. Are you calculating that? To where that is a possibility, especially seeing the facts where BRICS is utilizing, and I have to talk about this now because they're correlating everything. BRICS is using XRP, in which, mind you, the CEO of Ripple is going to be in Trump's cabinet. So if they're utilizing them, don't you think there's a possibility within said marketplace that they can strike one hell of a deal with them so both sides can quell if you look at that from a financial aspect? That's what I'm looking at.
War makes
Everything,
more money.
it's not necessarily.
Um,
I know
we
that
was
dollar gonna stay.
and
I know
we
that
was
dollar
in
gonna stay
the
strong. That dollar gonna stay strong
we
if we at
was
war.
we was in the Great
Exactly.
Depression. World War
That
II
was it.
happened.
Right. I
We were
understand back in
hold
the
on.
past. Go ahead. I'm sorry, and
Yeah,
I'll
let me
rebuttal against that.
see. We're thinking about it. It's a privileged way of thinking about it, and it's really like let's not make more. Let's not have war. Let's make money. And I'm like, yeah, tell that to the Chinese to where they're during the World War II when the Japanese enslaved the Chinese. Tell that to the Chinese. Hey, let's not make war. Let's make money. They'll look at you. They'll look at us fucking crazy. Like, okay, yeah, let's do that. Slit your throat off. And so my thing is these last couple of months until Donald Trump is going to be extremely interesting and eye watching because of the fact that I'm like once China was caught cutting a deep sea cable, I'm wondering what's happening next because with them launching that missile. Launching that missile, and not only launching that missile, but also with that, I feel like China is going to escalate. They're going to do something.
What do you
It's the
think? I
fact
mean, what do you think they're gonna do cutting that cable? What do you think that cable was attached to?
it was it was a communication cable.
It was a communication cable.
Yeah, it was a deep sea communication cable, and it messed up with communicate. Remember, Ukraine don't have no internet. Only internet they have is because of Starlink.
Dang.
Yeah, like that cable was the last of the communications that they have. The only communication Ukraine have is with the outside world is Starlink. So basically, right now, Ukraine is like North Korea, like a motherfucker.
Okay.
And
Mhm.
so and I don't know. So if China invades Taiwan before Donald Trump gets into the White House, I'm gonna be real with you. It will be one smart chess move.
Okay, but back to what we were saying in regards to Russia and U.S. in order to speak about that. I understand back then at those times what was going on, but our times is much different now. And right now we're in a gravitational pivot that's helping out the world economy. So I'm looking at it from that aspect as to what changed from back over what was that 70 something years ago versus now, and things are changing in regards to Russia, in regards to the talks of what they've been having globally. Because remember, I said with that type of news and everything else, and how they were talking. And mind you, remember, Putin did say that under Trump he does want peace. So I'm looking at that, like I said, after what's happening with this administration underneath the Biden administration, which is purposely trying to get stuff started so that way it can keep us stifled. Because mind you, underneath this administration, America has been stifled. I'm surprised we haven't been to war a long time ago underneath the Dixie Party. Now, underneath the new administration, in regards to the financial avenues as to what can go on, because mind you, Trump is also a businessman. So he can possibly make those business deals like how he has beforehand in order to keep things well. That's what I'm looking at. And then with the world economy coming about in regards to crypto, there's significant gains that can be backed by that, especially since the dollar bill dominance is going to be at an all-time high. And then Putin even said he's not getting rid of the dollar. So who's to say that there's some changes that could be made with there? I'm not including China in it, and I'm not including anything else in regards to it. I'm looking at specifically what the United States involvement has in regards to Ukraine and Russia and what Trump can do to rectify the matter, which is a large possibility seeing that Putin likes Trump. Putin doesn't like Biden or Kamala, and if they would have stayed in office, there would indefinitely be war. So we have to factor that in with the talks and everything else that they've all been doing globally. That's what I'm looking at, not the latter. So that's what I have to say in regards to that, because there's a very high probability and chance of that happening once he gets inaugurated. Because mind you, the world was happy, Japan was happy, China was happy, Russia was happy, the European Union was happy when Trump got in office. So if all those other countries were happy when Trump got in office, like I said, who's to say he won't go over there, step in and say, you know what? I know what happened underneath this administration. I'm in charge now. Let's make these changes happen. Let's come to this command so we can do this, so we can do that, so that way both sides, as he stated, can stop doing bloodshed and killing each other. Let's have a world change, is what he said specifically. I'm pretty sure that he can go in there and do that, seeing that the world is happy that he's in office. And I'm going to stick with that personally.
Do you believe we're Dragon? Do you believe that we're currently in the beginning of a civil war?
Um, in certain aspects, yes, and in another aspect, no, because that's not my focus of attention.
See, we're currently in the United States. We're currently at strife. I think it's civil strife,
I mean,
which is
technically,
one step before a civil war.
technically, if you look at it, we've been at civil war since 1933 because at that time everybody has been
No, no,
incorporated.
no.
No,
Oh my God, no.
technically, uh huh.
We're having we currently for the last I don't know last 10 years a political faction on the left and a political faction on the right has been fighting with each other for the last 10 years. There actually has been shootouts with between these two factions. So we're currently
Where?
at Silver Strauss. Now I understand about making money, but we're not talking about making money right now. We're talking about, we're talking about this World War III. Yeah, it's all about making money, but be honest with you, you make way more money at war than you're gonna make way more money at war. For example, like I said earlier, we was in the Great Depression, then World War II, then we had an economic boom right after World War II. Then we had the Cold War. What came with the Cold War? The internet, as we know it right now. Now, for the last, I don't know, the last, I would have to say, since the end of Obama's presidency, we have been in cyber war with Russia, China, Iran, yada yada yada, so much. Like we're at this is a new phase of war that we've been at war with China and Russia for a long time. This is starting to become kinetic, and so if you know South Vietnam sending troops, which is basically our troops, if they're sending troops, equipment, Germany already talking about sending. I think they already got NATO people on the borders and all that. It's already
NATO.
over 80,000 troops at the border in Poland. I'm like, we're we're past the point of really, hey,
Point of no
it's
return.
all, yeah. We're at this point where it's like it's too many fucking dead bodies to really sit down. Like, and that's the reason why when Trump, he was like, this war should never happen. I'm gonna make sure this war ends. I was just like, yay, you know what? Yay, it's going to happen. Then until Ukraine, then after the first drone, I'm like, all right, well, maybe Trump, we can come back from that. Then the second drone attack, I'm like, well, you know what? We can still come back from that. Then they did a full out invasion into Russia. I'm like, fuck, can we come? I think that might be the point of no return. Then they launched a long range missile. I'm like, fuck.
And
There's
then
no
Russia
point of
launches their
return.
shit.
And when they launched that, when they launched that, it was a fucking warning. It wasn't
It was a warning, yeah.
yeah, it was test me. I will show you some of this new shit that I've been showing y'all for the last couple of years. And so I wish this shit could come. I wish this shit could come down to come to
I
an
hear
end.
you, bro. I hear you, but I still have a strong conviction in regards to it because I still have to look at exactly the time scale of what you have stated. Because even the last time when Trump was in office, we weren't at odds with other areas like that because we were too busy getting stuff rectified and situated over here. It wasn't until other people got in office that they started to agitate and cause other issues and then provoke it a lot more. So, like I said, I'm still looking at the outlook I have, not invalidating your point or anything else like that, because that's a large possibility and whatnot. But like I said, money does talk, and yeah, and plenty of times in the past, you were making a lot of money in regards to initiating and starting war and then causing more and more dead bodies and stuff to pile up because there's usually one party that funds both sides of the war, and this is historically speaking. So if, like I said, underneath a different perception versus just utilizing that one, that is a
Well,
large
well,
possibility
Dragon,
that
all I'm gonna say, if they come to a peaceful agreement, next time we go to Dominican Republic, I will buy you
oh no, you
goddamn
know,
coconut vanilla
$100
smoothie.
in crypto. Fuck
I'm
that.
gonna pay for that shit in some Shibu Inu, nigga.
No, no,
I'm
you
gonna
won't.
pay for it in crypto.
In Bitcoin, black out. That's exactly what I
Boy, you
want. Don't worry
dumb.
about it. I got the Bitcoin to back myself up, so I ain't worried about it. You pay me that $100 in Bitcoin if it go that way. Black.
I ain't say no $100. I said I'm gonna buy you a drink, nigga. That shit 100 pesos. Yeah, 100 pesos. This nigga, you hear this shit? Yeah, you see how he upcharge? Like he really upcharge.
I got the Bitcoin to put on the table. I got the Bitcoin to put on the table, nigga. So I want that $100 in BTC straight up if I'm right. I can throw down mine for
fuck
you
that,
then.
nigga. You get 100
Fuck,
pesos
and
and
see,
shit.
that lets you know I'm talking cash money.
You get a drink. You get
Yeah,
a passion fruit
fuck a
drink.
fucking drink, man. Fuck
You
that
get a
shit.
passion fruit
Man,
drink,
shit.
a version passion
Money
fruit
on
drink,
the
yo.
fucking table.
I'm
Fuck
gonna
that. And
I'm
so
gonna get
now
you a
what?
strawberry
Look
cream
how you trying to
daiquiri,
show
nigga.
saying shit. I'ma buy you a drink. Man, fuck the drink. Give me that fucking finance.
You ain't gonna give him a strawberry what, nigga?
Man, fuck
The strawberry cream daiquiri, nigga. That shit good as hell. Nigga. Nigga. All right. So, all right. So, me and my ex, we was in Las Vegas and shit, and we was at the bar of the resort, and so I'm just chilling and shit. I was just like, hey, bartender, man, let me get something fruity but vicious with a twist. He's like, I got you, bro. I got you. I was like, all right. So I'm just trying to. I'm flirting with my girl while I'm checking out the chick behind her, nigga. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. My girl, she saw me. She turned around. She was like, "Damn, that bitch bad." I was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, baby." But anyway, he came out with this drink. I was like, "What the hell is this, nigga?" He was like, "It's a strawberry daiquiri." No, he was like, "It's a pina colada with strawberry." Man, that shit was so fucking good. But I still, to this day, cannot find me a bartender who can make that drink.
Boy, you funny.
Still to this day.
You are funny, man.
So we gonna get you that drink with the twist.
Nah, fuck that. I want $100 in BTC. Fuck that. And drink ain't
You
gonna
get
do
100
it.
pesos,
I can make my own
nigga.
liquor, bro. I ain't worried
Well,
about that. Ain't buying me no
however
I can,
much that drink gonna cost me, I give that to you in
look at him.
pesos.
You see him? You see him, bro? You see him?
I ain't say nothing about put. I said drink. You talking
I'm
about
putting
putting?
it on the table, nigga. Man,
You
I don't
talking
want no.
about? You talking about put
Put on the drink, bro.
$100 in Bitcoin on the wood? I ain't
Exactly.
willing
Let's
to
throw
do
that
that.
on the table. You ain't got
I
it.
ain't willing to do it. I ain't willing to
You
do
ain't
it.
got it. You must
Can
not
I
got
win
it.
with them?
It's just let me know you ain't got it, and it's okay.
Hey, Sean,
You
what
ain't
that
got it,
coach
it's okay.
said back in the day? Can I win with them? Can I play with them? Can I coach with them? Can't do it. Can't do it. Nope. I'm willing. Hey, I'm willing to splurge 500 pesos.
Hell nah, man. Get your ass off with that.
That's the
I
drink,
ain't
nigga.
Nigga
That's
said
a very. Hey, that's an
you'll
expensive
spend
drink.
500 pesos in Satoshi, nigga.
Look at this shit, man. Fuck that.
Hey,
Hell no.
that's an expensive drink in Dominican
Man, ain't
Republic,
nobody trying
man.
to hear that. 500 pesos ain't shit, dog. That ain't nothing.
Nigga said I'd buy
That's
you a
fucking
drink
shitty.
in Pepe's, nigga.
Well,
Right.
hey, Dragon. Hey, you said 500 peso ain't shit. Don't tell my girl that shit. My girl, she be
500
like, damn,
pesos
you
ain't
broke.
shit.
My girl be like,
Hey,
damn, you always broke.
you still though you. Hey, that's right. I can't. I'm not gonna say that. I want to dox your ass.
She like,
You still
damn,
though, girl,
nigga.
man. You still
She
though,
like,
girl,
you
man.
broke.
Ah,
Oh yeah,
I,
no,
I,
yeah, she no, hold on, what? Hold on, you said I'm still an old girl? Oh yeah, I'm an old girl. I'm an old girl.
Hey,
I'm an old girl.
hey, that reminds me. It's time for Max's Mumble Rants.
Oh, let me get now you want to put me on the spotlight, do some shit. So I'm tired of, and I gotta illustrate this shit again. All right, I gotta illustrate this shit. So I'm tired of y'all bitch ass niggas. If you feel offended, then I'm talking about you. I'm tired of you bitch ass niggas hogging the middle lane like y'all own that bitch. Like you cannot be in a Honda Accord going 2 miles below the speed limit and hog in the middle lane. I'm like this, bro. I'm big dick on the interstate, bro. I'm about that life. I'm 80,000 pounds all day, every day. Real one, real nigga. In the trap, in the truck, shit the kids, up the hills. You really gonna play the music now? Really?
No, I'm putting it behind you, dog. Go ahead, keep going.
Like you haven't had the music on the whole entire time. Now you gonna play
Man,
it. Like,
go ahead on, man.
I ain't saying not a goddamn word until you turn the music off, nigga. Because you do this shit to me every single time, nigga. Every single time, nigga. You do this shit to me. I told you, Dragon. I told you, Dragon. I ain't fucking crazy, Dragon. See, now you believe me, Dragon. Now you.
What?
This Negro stupid. Oh, this
I
boy
told
is
you,
stupid.
Dragon.
Come
This
on,
nigga
man.
be playing it. This nigga turn the music up wherever I be doing this shit. I told, see,
No,
niggas,
man,
you
no.
made me seem like I was crazy,
No,
nigga.
man. No,
Nigga.
man. No.
You know
That's
what?
That's an inside joke, folks. That is an inside joke.
You know what, nigga? Next time you drink Kool-Aid, nigga, I hope somebody put Splenda in that bitch. You can be like, nah, the Kool-Aid good, but what the fuck is?
Oh God! Next time you
like,
drink Kool-Aid, man, I hope they put monk fruit in it.
Like, nah, nigga, I just hope they put 4 packets of Splenda in that shit just to fuck with you. Like, what is the aftertaste? Man, that trap, man, and that's one of the reasons why I had to stop fucking with white women, bro. This bitch, bro, she was making Kool-Aid shit. She was like, we ran out of sugar, so I was like, I just put a little bit of Splenda in this shit. I was like, this shit is disgusting. What the fuck you trying to kill me? I'm sorry, lady.
God.
I'm sorry, white women. I love y'all, but we gonna have to. Some of y'all ladies don't know how to burn. I'm be real with y'all. Some of y'all ladies don't know how to burn. Goddamn. Y'all don't know how to goddamn cook. I'm getting on everybody today. Fuck it. Everybody getting it today.
Can't cook worth of shit.
Let me get it on y'all niggas, man. Y'all can't be long stroking every bitch. Stop long stroking every fucking female. I'm not talking about nobody in particular. Y'all be long stroking big shit every bit. All right, guys. I'm gonna tell you how you do this shit. So,
oh God,
you can't give every woman an orgasm. You can't make every woman come. You ain't. There's some women you just supposed to just hit them with the rabbit's foot. You hit them with the rabbit's foot. It's some quick shit. But nah, some of y'all niggas be meeting these 304s, these extra fast females, and y'all niggas want to goddamn like flipper
I'm sorry.
jumping
I'm
in
sorry.
and
I
out the
refuse to have a
goddamn water,
BDR.
nigga.
I refuse to have a BDR, man.
Y'all niggas like flipper in and out the water, nigga. That's what y'all
I
like.
refuse to have a BDR, sir. I refuse to have a BDR. I'm sorry.
Well, shit. Some of y'all
I
niggas
refuse, dog.
Y'all care too much for women thing. That's the problem. Y'all care. You think I give a fuck with my woman thing? Man, nigga, I'm wait, man. My nigga, every bitch now know they could look at me crazy. Nigga, don't even, man, let her use the bathroom. Let her use the bathroom. The bathroom, she come out that bitch, I can't even do this relationship no more. Fuck this shit. I'm out. Let her come out the bathroom, that shit stink. I'm gone. I'm out of here, nigga. I'm like Superman. You. But all right, so let me get back to what I was going to originally rant about.
Niggas being in the middle lane, man. Talking about that one.
No. Actually, no. I'm tired of seeing y'all goddamn Democrats crashing out on TikTok. I'm sorry. I'm tired. That's my rant actually really about. Y'all motherfuckers lost. Stop talking about Camp. Yes, we voted for Project 2025. Okay. Now what? Now what? Well, he's gonna bring back. We're gonna go back to slavery. Some of y'all niggas need to go back to slavery. Fuck it. Shit, I said it. Fuck it. Some of y'all motherfuckers. Some of y'all motherfuckers don't have a pot to piss in. The reason why is because you don't. It's just you. You are one of the few fucking niggas in life that can't just figure it out. I'm sorry. Some of y'all, especially some of y'all ladies, I'll be real with you, OnlyFans was your detriment in life. OnlyFans is your detriment because some of y'all ladies, y'all was just meant to be housewives. I said it.
Yep, he said it.
I said it. I'm sorry. Not every woman is supposed to be a boss babe, supposed to be a boss bitch. Not every woman is supposed to be, yeah. I'm sorry, Sean. I'm sorry, Sean. I'm just
Hey,
saying,
man.
bro. I'm just saying, like, come on, Sean. You could
Spit
agree
your
with
shit.
me.
Spit your shit, nigga. Hey, I'm still listening. Spit your shit.
I'm just saying, Sean. Every woman can.
I'm
I'm
agreeing
sorry,
with you,
ladies.
dog.
Ladies. You cannot be a boss bitch if you got no employees. I said it.
You're right. You're right. He said it. He said it.
How many boss? I'm sorry.
Drop the mic.
Y'all bitches be saying that I'm a strong, independent woman. I don't need no man. Y'all keep saying that shit, but you got a nigga paying for your food. You got a nigga that's singing the pipe down. You got another nigga that helping out for the rent. You got another nigga helping out with the kids. He helping out kids that he think that's theirs, but really ain't theirs. But his simp pander stupid ass, they ain't gonna go down to the courthouse, get a DNA test result. But he's just gonna keep simping out until one day he's gonna eventually crash out in the middle lane. Oh, you see how I brought it back to that middle lane though. See, that's what a lot of y'all niggas are. Y'all niggas are like those Honda Civic bitch ass niggas in the middle lane. You know you ain't supposed to ride in the middle lane, but you're gonna do it anyway. You wanna know why?
Okay, a bitch ass
Because
nigga.
you a bitch ass nigga that's gonna crash out eventually. And I'm sorry. And sorry, don't get mad at me if I'm petty enough to be the 18 wheeler to just run you off the road. You feel
And
me?
he is petty, ladies and gentlemen.
Like nigga, I still got beef with a nigga in preschool. What the fuck you think this shit is, nigga?
We
Think I
real in
don't
these
live this?
streets.
You think I ain't you think I ain't real to the pettiness, nigga? You think I ain't about this life?
He about that life.
I'm like Mason this bitch. Yo, chill. Yo, who the fuck is this nigga?
Oh, this boy is
I'm
stupid,
still
man.
man, I'm so petty, nigga. I became friends with the nigga I'm beef with, nigga. This nigga think we homeboys. Nah, nigga. I'm waiting for you to crash out on your downfall, nigga. And I'm just gonna come in the 18 wheeler and I'm gonna be riding in the middle lane while I do it.
Right back to that middle lane. Right back to that middle lane, boy.
So, to all my folks out
God.
there,
Oh my goodness.
you cannot blame the white man for your problems because we all know you ain't shit. Man, it's like this. I know you ain't shit. We all know you ain't shit. It's like this. Your granddad wasn't shit. Your daddy wasn't shit. None of your uncles won't shit. You was destined in life.
Yeah.
You were ordained by Kagan Water to not be shit.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to be if you want to be shit, get out the fucking middle lane. Ride that right hand lane now. You might be go slow, but you eventually get there to your destination.
Yeah.
You might get there a couple of seconds later. You might
Tokyo.
get there a couple of seconds slower, a couple of seconds faster. But at the end of the day,
oh God. Oh. Shades of Santo Domingo
But I'm
in the
sorry, my homie.
in the damn in the penthouse. Shades of this boy here clown in the night. That was a fun time. We gotta get us another penthouse, dog. Santo Domingo, dog. I'm gonna buy me one down there, man. I want a penthouse in Santo Domingo, man.
Man, I want
And a damn villa in Punta Cana.
man, I want penthouse up there and then up there North Coast,
In the mountains.
man.
In the mountains.
North Coast off of Cabarella and Sosua.
Oh yeah.
Man, I love it up there, bro.
Yeah, man. I gotta go there again, man. Like I said, I gotta get this car first, bro. Get this new
No,
car,
you ain't go
man.
up there. Oh, you ain't go up there. You ain't go up there yet, but we gonna go up there next time, bro. But man, I'm a beach dude. I already told my girl.
I love the beach
Whenever,
too, man.
I told
I
her
just
I
got to go to
wanna
that
step
North
in the
Shore,
beach up
man.
there.
I'm done. I'm done with the South Shore. I want to go to North Shore. I don't want to go no Boca Chica no more. I don't want to go no Juan Dolio unless I just happen to just be there. I want to hit that North Coast, man. Cabaretta. I want to go to Samana. Samana got their own little island out there, bro. They got a resort on the island out there, bro. Samana. It's on the peninsula out there in RD, Republica Dominica.
The peninsula. Oh,
On
I
the
know what you're talking
peninsula.
about. You're
Yeah, on
talking
the
about
peninsula,
that.
bro.
Yeah,
I
I know
know
you're
a
talking
chica
about
out there too. I know a chica that live out there.
I really want to go to Punta Cana.
Yeah, man. I'm on a villa in Punta Cana. They going for the 59 grand right now, man.
I might
They might be going for less than that. So the dollar then got stronger again. Cause I know the conversion rate last time I checked was 60-1. I ain't checked that in a minute.
and also whenever Trump gets back in office, the price of shit in the Dominican Republic should drop also.
Hey, the conversion rate currently Dominican peso to a dollar is
It's like
$60.21. Yeah, $1 is 60.21 Dominican pesos.
listen, wasn't
That's
it like
looking good.
61, 62?
Yeah, but as long as it last time I was there was 56. So I'm good regardless.
If this nigga Trump gets in and
That
hell,
bitch gonna go up. It's gonna go up.
well, we're
It's
gonna
gonna
feel
go up,
about a year of pain, at least a year of pain.
Well, I know one thing. As long as I keep goddamn mining this fucking Bitcoin and keep putting my little bit here, a little bit there, and this daggone crypto, stacking it. I'm staking a whole lot of it too. I got more. I got a little bit more than a share of Solana. I gotta get some more Solana.
I just want Trump to go in and just do the same shit that the Democrats did, and just start like, yo, they fucked up everything, y'all.
He gonna do
Like,
that
yo,
anyway. He gonna go through and cancel stuff in executive. He gonna do executive. What you call it?
No, I'm talking about making that shit out loud and vocal. Like, no, like, do the same shit that the Democrats did. Throw your rocks and hide your hands.
Oh, so in other words, come out and talk to the nation about what they did wrong.
Hell yeah, I did first. I'll let that be my first State of the Union.
I feel you on that now. I feel you on that. Hey, did you hear? I was gonna start talking about this. Did you hear about Gates? Gates withdrew his nomination. He withdrew the shit.
Matt
man.
Gaetz?
Yeah, he did, man. Yeah, watch this here, man. Watch this shit, man.
Oh shit, I was gonna give you my opinion about it.
Hold on. Let me make sure I get this shit out the way. There we go.
It's Fox News. It should be okay.
And before you start, as of a post yesterday from New York Times, they're talking about peace talks already. Just FYI.
Do what? They doing what? New York Times what?
New York Times has stated to where they're talking about peace talks already as it is.
Okay, send it. Put it in the podcast. Put it in the podcast.
I got you.
Thing,
That's
so I
cool.
can put it up. We'll talk about that in just a minute. Here we go.
We have breaking news this hour. Matt Gaetz is stepping down from his nomination to Attorney General of the United States. Many said this was the most contentious of the nominations made by former President Trump. And he has announced categorically that he will not be seeking confirmation to the post of Attorney General. Here are his words. I had an excellent meeting with senators yesterday. I appreciate their thoughtful feedback and the incredible support of so many. While the momentum was strong, it is clear that my confirmation was unfairly becoming a distraction to the critical work of the Trump Vance transition. There's no time to waste on a needlessly protracted Washington scuffle. Thus, I'll be withdrawing my name from consideration to serve as Attorney General. Trump's DOJ must be in place and ready on day one. I remain fully committed to seeing that Donald J. Trump is the most successful president in history. Look, Griff, this was quick. I mean, the appointment came as a surprise to many. And
I wonder what he's going to do now. Is he just going to go back to his seat that he retained in the Congress, right? He retained his seat, didn't he?
So, oh my God! All right, so I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I feel like
Go
Trump
ahead.
playing this shit. I feel like this nigga Trump played chess with this shit because.
Okay, what do you think he's going to do then?
So I think he did. I think the reason why he plugged in Matt Gaetz is because he was trying to weed out the who's the fake who's going to be the one that got a primary, right?
Mhm.
So who's going to be the one that had a problem with Matt Gaetz, and
The
it
most.
wound up being Mitch McConnell.
Okay.
So word on the grapevine is primary Mitch McConnell, which he deserves to be primary. He should have been primary years ago. But see, he did that for two things. One is to get the former AG of Florida, and Matt Gaetz now, because of Matt Gaetz, here's the funny shit. He resigned his seat in the House of Representatives, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean he resigned his actual seat because he won the election. So he resigned his seat that he's currently sitting in the position. So he can just go back being a House of Representatives.
He can just go back to it.
Go back to it. But
Okay.
but that was basically it pulled out all the ones he's going to have a problem with. And so it's
Okay.
basically Trump just did some strategic shit that nobody's seen. Because the fact that he had a new AG within an hour, we all knew it was planned. And so Matt Gaetz could do two things. He could either get appointed by Ron DeSantis to be the Senate, to take Mark Rubio's position,
Mm-hmm.
or he could just continue being the House of Representatives because he did win the election. So
Right. Okay. So, but you're saying that Trump did it to see who's going to give him the most opposition, so he keep an eye and see who,
that is absolutely correct, sir.
Hmm.
He wanted to see who's going to do the most pushback, and we are who they thought they were. They are who we thought they were, bro.
Right.
We all knew it was gonna be fucking.
So he already chose another AG. He already chose another AG.
Yeah, it's a female. Yeah.
They ain't chose a female.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The Attorney General of Florida, former Attorney General of Florida.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, he damn sure ain't leaving room for women to say that he a sexist.
Great fucking
really
pick
ain't.
though.
It was a great pick.
I
don't know much about her.
She's a goddamn bulldog.
Okay.
Yeah, she will. If Trump wants to go after corruption, Oh, gee, Matt Gaetz would have been. I'm gonna be real with you. Matt Gaetz would have been. Wow, it would have been. I'm gonna be real with you. Matt Gaetz is the type of dude that would have brought the whole entire establishment on a RICO charge.
Damn.
That's what type of dude Matt Gaetz was. He would have literally brought anybody who has took a bribe, any form of corruption. He would have brought everybody up into a RICO charge because it's that it's not that they can't get charged for it. Is that is there somebody crazy enough to actually charge these people for corruption? Because you gotta remember, this is it's a lot of powerful fucking people, bruh.
Mhm.
Why you think they don't want Trump to win? Like they're okay. So Washington D.C. right is basically mainly majority of the people who live in Washington D.C. are people who work for the federal government. That's majority of people who lives in Washington D.C.
Right.
That's majority. Washington D.C. is 95% Democrat.
Yep.
It has voted 95% Democrat for the longest. So
Sure has.
even if you are a Republican, you still like it's basically you would have never known that until Trump actually pointed that shit out. Because I even know, like, for logically speaking, I know that DC has been nothing but Democrat for fucking damn near a generation, right? But I
Pretty
never
much.
thought in my head that all the bureaucrats, non-elected bureaucrats, were all just Democrats. So pretty much, can we really say that the Republicans really been running the federal government whenever they won?
I wouldn't say that, no.
Yeah. So yeah, I would like for I would like DC to look like the largest moving hauled ad that has ever been established.
Well, I hope they clean that stuff up, man. I mean, they already said they was gonna start requiring people to come in to work instead of working remotely. So a lot of them people probably, Vivek was already saying, it's a lot that'll probably just resign just because they don't want to damn do that.
Yeah, man. I wonder who his Department of. Ooh, I haven't seen who's Department of Transportation yet. Did he pick a Department of Transportation?
I don't know. I had to check it out. Let's look at this while I check that out. Oops.
Deputy is Todd Blanche. That was Trump's attorney in his case with Alvin Bragg here in New York. Many suspected that if Gaetz did not make it through, that perhaps Blanche would be elevated.
Well, we'll see where it goes. And I think really the question over what Matt Gaetz does next is really fascinating because he resigned from the current Congress. Mm-hmm. He was elected to the next one, but his resignation officially set in motion Governor DeSantis standing up a special election quickly. Gaetz's district in the Panhandle is very Republican. It was always going to be Republican that replaces him. The question now is, will Gaetz run in his own special election to try and get reelected back to Congress? And the question about, there was clearly, Kaylee, pressure building, sources in Capitol Hill telling me and every other reporter in Washington that this ethics report was likely coming out.
All righty. Stop sharing screen. I'm still looking to see who's the transportation director, man. Oh, you mean Commerce? Secretary of Commerce?
Department of Transportation.
Department of Transportation? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still looking. Secretary of Transportation. Sean Duffy, former Wisconsin congressman, has been nominated for Transportation Secretary under orders from Trump to stop airlines from considering diversity and inclusion when hiring pilots. Duffy, 53, immediately resigned from Fox when the announcement was made. The husband of wonderful woman Rachel Campos Duffy, a star on Fox News, and the father of 9 incredible children. Sean knows how important it is
Fuck,
families to
man.
be able
God
to travel
damn it.
safely with peace of mind. That's the wrong person. That's not the
Fuck,
good pick, is it,
man.
man?
No,
He
I
don't know
just can
shit
we get
about it,
a
does he?
no? I'm talking about can we get a fucking like
A
no,
trucker?
that person? Yeah, I was hoping for somebody from like in the trucking industry. Like, god damn, can we get somebody from the fucking truck industry for fucking once, for Christ's sake? You know what? We need a fuck, man. I almost said something that could have got me in trouble. I ain't gonna say it. Fuck y'all. Cocksuckers.
Well, folks, you know how he feels about that. Well, let's take it to something real quick. I want to read you
No,
guys.
man, it's the fact that bruh, we've been getting fucked for the last, and this is the reason why I say, you know what, fuck it, unionize the trucking industry, fuck it, unionize this bitch. It's because
I
of the
need
fact
to.
that the trucking industry's been getting fucked for the last 12 fucking years, ever since I've been in this bitch. Every fucking department of transport, he better not fuck us, because I will go up there in Washington D.C. and protest. As I will take time off. Fuck it. I'll be one of them crazy. I'll tie myself up to the Department of Transportation, goddamn building, wherever the fuck they work at. I'll tie myself to the building and be like, do something for goddamn truck drivers. I don't fucking know. Fuck it. All right, my bad.
It's all good, man. It's all good, buddy.
Bullshit.
All right, so this is talking about the war and what has recently been. This is what Dragon has pulled up. He was doing this while we was talking. Shit. Here we go. Russian President Vladimir Putin has suggested he is open to ending his country's war on Ukraine at former President Donald Trump's insistence, with the Kremlin's tyrant saying he believed the Republican nominee spoke sincerely about wanting to bring the 32-month-old conflict to a close. What Mr. Trump said recently, what I heard, is he spoke about the desire to do everything to end the conflict in Ukraine. Putin, 72, said during a news conference at the BRICS bloc summit in the Russian city of Kazan. It seems to me that he said it sincerely. We certainly welcome statements of this kind, no matter who makes them, he told reporters. I'm not exactly sure what day that was, but it says here also, Mr. Trump has made clear his distaste for continuing to help Ukraine take back territory seized by Russia, making a negotiated settlement the only real viable option left. And it says,
And what date was this article?
Yesterday and today, good sir.
No, I'm
And
saying
we-
what
and-
date
huh?
was he? What date did the like? When did he say these words? Was it at the summit? He said.
It's not in the screenshot. So that had
No, I was
Dragon
saying
had to
when
look
did
it up.
they said Putin say these words?
Dragon?
Hold on, let me pull up the
He's
article.
pulling it up.
I have it in there.
Doom,
No,
ding,
I
ding,
thought you
ding,
said at the
ding,
BRICS
ding,
summit.
ding,
Was that
ding,
correct
ding,
when
ding.
they said the
It
BRICS
was
summit?
at the BRICS bloc summit in Russian city of Kazan, but it doesn't say what date it was.
Oh, okay. Just look at the
News
Google.
conference at the BRICS bloc summit in Kazan.
Well, that was like 2 months ago, wasn't it?
I'm not sure.
Because the article that I had put was as of 11/21/2024 to where U.S. politics Trump
So yesterday.
war. That was yesterday.
So this is from
No,
yesterday.
I know. I'm saying that's when the article dropped, but the BRICS summit was when, like 2 months ago, right?
Let me pull that up so I can say when.
Alexa, when was the BRICS bloc summit in Kazan?
Thursday, October.
I don't have an answer for that.
You dumbass.
So it
Alexa,
was Tuesday, October 22nd, 2024 to Thursday, October 24th, 2024.
so last month.
Little underneath.
Oh yeah, yeah. He
ain't feeling that way right now.
he
He ain't feeling that way
those
right
words.
now.
Hold
He ain't feeling that way right now.
That was after, because Ukraine invaded into Russia after something.
Mm-hmm. He ain't feeling that way
And
right
so
now, Shawty.
that's why I was just like,
No, sir.
when he said these words? I was just like, yeah, he don't feel that fucking way no more. I know.
Nope. That nigga's all about that wall now. He
I'm,
talking about throwing some iron down the range, nigga.
I'm still looking at the possibility, and like I said, if it happens, I want my $100 BTC. I will throw mine on the table if I'm wrong. Once you put yours up, I got.
He's
some
not
money.
gonna leave you alone about that.
I'm damn sure
Max.
not.
Max,
I
he ain't gonna
won't.
let you forget about that, Max.
I will not put $100 up on that.
He's not gonna let you forget about that, Max.
Because if I win, it's like if I win, like if I was right, shit, fuck that $100 ain't gonna be no good any goddamn way.
I wouldn't
We're gonna be dead in this bitch. We're gonna be
$100,
dead in
they
this
gonna be
bitch.
like,
Nuclear war, nigga.
$100 US, bitch. We taking Canadian dollar. I'm like, all right, fuck.
Yeah,
I
man.
said Bitcoin. I didn't say bucks. I didn't say US dollars. Which $100 in Bitcoin as it. Never mind. Let me leave it alone.
Hey, man, I want to see about this. I don't know about this person you talking about, man. That replacing Gates. I want to check this out real quick,
But
dog.
I'll put it to you like this, Rick, while he looking that up. I'm $5 away from my $100 in Bitcoin on this mining app. It ain't gonna take me to extract that, put it in the wallet, and throw it on the table. I'm up, so I can easily put that out there. It ain't shit to me.
I got it. I thought I had it. God damn it.
I got it, so
There
I
we
ain't
go.
worried about it. That's why I can throw it out there.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out with this last test.
What
Yeah,
test?
go ahead, play what you got. My bad.
Congressman Matt Gaetz will not be the next United States Attorney General amidst serious questions about statutory rape and other sexual misconduct allegations. Ones Gaetz denies. The former congressman this afternoon abruptly with.
This is from CNN, so that's why they are even mentioning anything about that when he's already had a legal notice that was actually read on ABC on The View that said that he's not been found guilty of any of these charges. So once again, it's coming from the left. That's why they're even mentioning all this other stuff that he's had allegations for without just listening and without basically just reporting on the facts, which is the fact that he stepped down.
Withdrew his name for President-elect Trump's nomination process. Gaetz tweeting, quote, "It is clear that my confirmation was unfairly becoming a distraction to the critical work of the Trump-Vance transition," unquote. Trump reacted on Truth Social, saying in part, quote, "Matt has a wonderful future, and I look forward to watching all of the great things he will do," unquote. But here are some signs that the return process for Gaetz' nomination unfolded rather quickly. Trump, first of all, reportedly does not have a backup attorney general in mind. He's going to go back to the drawing board. And Gaetz withdrew from the nomination 45 minutes after a CNN reporter called to say that CNN was going to report that the House Ethics Committee had told the reporter that there was, in fact, a second alleged sexual encounter between Gaetz and that 17-year-old girl back in 2017. That's called statutory rape. Gaetz, again, has denied all allegations of misconduct. Many Republican senators, upon hearing that Gaetz was no longer trying to be attorney general, were clearly devastated. Senator Roger Wicker said, "I think it's a positive development." Senator Susan Collins said she was pleased with his decision. Minority Leader Mitch McConnell expressed his grief this way: "It's a good thing." So the Gaetz.
So these are the people that Trump wanted to see was an issue. That what you talking about, Max? The ones he just mentioned.
Who he named?
Senator Susan Collins, Republican Maine, says, "I am pleased with his decision." This one, hold this other guy. Hold on.
Senator Roger Wicker said,
Senator Roger Wicker, Republican, Mississippi. "I think it's a positive development."
"I think it's a positive development." Senator Susan Collins said she was pleased with his decision. Minority
Mitch McConnell, leader, Republican Party. It's a good thing. So now he knows. So those are people he know he need to watch, right?
Oh, all of them getting primary. Watch this here. All of them getting like people. There was just like it's like whenever they were talking about it on CNN, and like they were talking about it on CNN. I'm sorry, my bad. Let me cross that. I was looking at a live on YouTube. It was just some random person that showed up on my live and everything, but they were talking about it on YouTube, and the guy was just like, see, how you Trump voters gonna feel about that? I was just like, and I put in the topic, I put in the comments, I super chatted. I was just like, this is what we voted for. Like we know, like whenever 77, well, how many was 77 million or 71 million? 71 or 77? Yeah. 77. I'm gonna just say 77 because I like 77 better. 77 million people voted for Trump, and we all had an idea of, we all came to a conclusion what it's going to look like. We all came to a conclusion that we all knew that in order to deport millions and millions of illegal people out the country, you're going to have to release the military. We expected that. If you didn't expect that, then you were a very optimistic person. If you voted for Trump and didn't expect that, you're very optimistic as a person. Like yeah. But also, all these people who have called out, those are the people that are have given Trump the hardest whenever he was in office.
So he gonna get a primary, dog.
Well, a lot of people don't understand how bad of a blow. Like people look at the election and think it is because of the fact that Kamala, she won a little bit, a couple of states. I'm just like, yo, you don't understand how bad of a blowout it was.
Look
Like
at them
when I say,
counties. Pull up them counties.
no, fuck the county. Look at the map. Just look at the electoral map. It's not even. It wasn't half of the country that he won. Nigga won fucking, and he won at least
2/3.
Yeah, he won 2/3 of the country.
But I mean, it's
Two-thirds.
it's more easier to see when you pull up the electoral map with the counties.
But if you do it with the counties, it's even worse. With the counties,
like a straight landslide.
Well, with the count, but if you just count in the counties, nigga, she won a 1/8. She won only 1/8.
Mm-hmm. She probably didn't win enough counties to make a state.
And so it's not that like whenever George W. Bush was the last in 2004 was the last last time a Republican won the popular vote. But what was the reason the fuck he won? It was because we was in war. We was at fucking war. We was literally in Iraq, Afghanistan, fighting a fucking war. And that's the only reason why he goddamn won.
Yep.
Besides that, no one was voting for that nigga.
He was going against Gore, wasn't he? No, he was going against he was going against
Kerry Edwards.
Kerry Edwards, yeah.
George W. is wrong. That's wrong. And so yeah. What's funny is that no, I remember George W. That's wrong. Now he was trying to do some wordplay on George W. Bush's name, but it came off creepy anyway.
Oh yeah, cringe.
Yes, yeah, it was cringe.
Yeah,
it came off.
Cringe wasn't back then, guys, but that was cringe.
Yeah, it came out creepy than a motherfucker, bro. I was like, oh, get away from me.
It gave you them pedophile vibes.
Nah, nigga, it was the goddamn that goddamn pedophile smoke Batman be having. He, that goddamn, he throw one of them bitches down, nigga. That nigga disappeared, but your clothes is backwards, and 2 days have already passed. I'm like,
One
what
of
the
them Diddy bombs. One of them Diddy grenades.
Goddamn Diddy smoke grenades.
Goddamn Diddy smoke grenade, man.
No, it's how he throw the grenades is
2 weeks been gone by and your booty hole hurt.
it's how he throw the grenades is the nigga goddamn you think this nigga is playing Call of Duty. goddamn
Speaking of Call of Duty, I need to go and buy that new Call of Duty.
This
I
nigga
gotta buy that new.
he a Navy SEALs when it comes to molesting niggas. That nigga goddamn that nigga went to boot camp for 8 weeks to learn how to fuck y'all niggas, boy. Telling y'all niggas, boy, y'all gotta be careful around these moist ass niggas out here, boy. I'm telling you, man. Moist ass nigga. Goddamn, yo, I'm 1,000 cases of baby oil and lube, nigga.
How the hell? And you can't buy them in cases, man. How the hell he just have folks just dropping off baby oil at the house? Them in 6-packs.
Hold on. Oh shit, you don't laugh. Let me tell you. Hold on 1 second.
Oh Lord. Make sure I ain't drinking nothing. I don't need no spit takes. What the heck happened to him?
So, all right, you remember what I said that when niggas say, you tell them how much baby oil and lube this nigga had, motherfuckers be like, excuse me, how much? And so my grandma, she didn't know anything about this case. And so I was explaining it to her and shit. I was just like, I was like, you know, they raided Diddy's place and all that. I was like, yeah, they raided his home, found a bunch of electronics. Hell, I was like, they found 1,000 cases of baby oil and lube. She was just like, my grandma, she literally did this. She was like, wow, that is crazy. She's like, well, hold on, you said how much? Well, I was like, I tell you, boy, when you hit them with that 1,000 cases of baby oil and lube, it fucking, it fucks with your head a little bit. Because, nigga, you thought I was bullshit when I say it because when I first said it, I kind of felt like it was bullshit. But I knew I was
a lot
right.
of damn lube, man.
Bro, I knew I was right, bro.
Lube, man.
I tell you, Dragon.
You fill up a damn pool with that shit, dog.
I'm telling you,
a lot of damn lube.
It's like this, Dragon. Sometimes I'm right. Sometimes I'm right, but I'm wrong. But I could be right, but I could be wrong. I might be wrong as hell, but I'm right. And so when I was like, yo, niggas gonna be like, come again, 1,000 what? Baby oil lube, nigga.
It's mind blowing, dog.
Yo,
it's mind blowing, man. They
And-
had that
and I
much
told-
lube available, bruh. I bet
told
his
my
floors
grandma-
was slippery all the damn time, though.
Right, and I told my grandma, I was like, yo, that's the same reaction I had. I told my grandma, I was like, yeah, that's the same reaction everybody has. They like,
God dang. Good Lord, bro. You can't stand up straight in that house, nigga. You can't catch your footing. Nigga, it's slippery everywhere.
You gotta walk with 1 foot in front
Juicy
of the other.
ass flows. Flow juicy as hell. Silky
You
ass
gotta-
damn floors. Nigga, what you do with these silky ass damn floors, nigga?
Close.
And they're gliding like Michael Jackson all through the house and shit. Moonwalking everywhere.
You walking like Fat Joe. Lean back. Lean back. You walking
rolling
there.
like Big Pun and some shit. Can't stand up straight, nigga. God damn, man, that's some villainous shit. Some villainous shit.
Boy.
Can you imagine that shit? You walk in the house, this nigga You're now home. Take that.
Take that, take that, take that, take that, take that.
He look at you, he'd be like, oh, pause. He look at you and be like, huh. Let me see your gunny hole. That nigga rubbing his hands and shit.
Okay, there
Nigga
we
rubbing
go.
his hands and shit. Like.
Hey, what up, Playboy?
Hey,
You look like Birdman.
remember that movie, man, about that Billy Bob Thornton was in, dog. And he was talking about some I like my pot of meat, crackers. I like biscuits and mustard. I forgot the name of that damn movie, bro. You walk in the house, man, and Diddy rubbing his hands together like that, talking about some get me the baby oil out the back. Farnsworth.
I know you talking about you like
Farnsworth.
he's like,
Where's the baby oil, Farnsworth?
where's the baby oil at? There's
I'm
a lot
serious,
of things
man.
simple.
That
There's a
shit's
lot
got
of
to
things
be. That shit's
simple
got
in
to be
life,
horrifying, dog. That's why he had to
but there's
drug
nothing
everybody.
like simple Rick.
This nigga got pink cocaine. He got it for you, bro. He got everything for you.
What you need? I got it.
But this is video a little bit better.
Brief this way. It's a good thing. So the Gates withdrawal solves one problem for many Republicans and Democrats, but Gates was far from the only Trump administration pick facing serious allegations involving sexual misconduct. There's quite a list. Let's start with Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. A police report just obtained.
I want
by
to get where
CNN
to talk
gives new
about the
details on
new
allegation
choice.
that Hegseth sexually assaulted a woman in 2017. Then he paid her off to stay quiet. Hegseth denies that he assaulted the woman. He did confirm the payment. Then there is Education Secretary pick Linda McMahon. A recent lawsuit claims that McMahon allegedly enabled the sexual abuse of children by a World Wrestling Entertainment employee.
God damn,
McMahon denies that.
y'all ain't noticed there's always something about some kids and sexual assault or some shit or sexual abuse or some underage person whenever they want to bring something up on somebody.
Yep.
I'm not saying she didn't or she did. I'm just saying, why is it always something about sexual
I'm gonna be
abuse?
real with you, where it's the here's my problem with this whole situation right here, right? Because there's too many questions you have to ask. Did the girl lie about it? Let's just say if it's true, okay? Let's come off as true. Did the girl lie about her age? Did he know that she was 17? Did once he found out she was 17, did he continue the relationship? You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, I feel what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down, baby.
And so with these people, they like the man has denied these allegations many times, and what's happening is you're seeing the end of the Me Too era. You see the Me Too era is slowly dying.
Oh, so that's what this is.
Yeah, you remember we're in a culture, like we're in a severe culture shift right now. When I mean a severe culture shift right now, we're talking about
Masculinity is on the rise.
Remember how
Feminism is on the decline.
Remember how feminism has been on the decline.
But don't you agree it's taking a huge hit now, and masculinity is climbing again?
Oh, dude, feminism was on. It was basically at death's door. And when Donald Trump beat Kamala Harris, it was a flawless fucking victory at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah. So that was the final blow then.
I'm not gonna say it was the final blow, but it was the final battle. We won the war.
That sounds good too.
Yeah, like not only did we win the war, but but we're We're like the Civil War. We're on Reconstruction era. We're at the Reconstruction era right now.
That is a very good analogy.
We're
Very good analogy, Mr. Powers.
we're
Very good
rebuilding.
analogy, Mr. Powers.
Yeah, we're goddamn rebuilding. These it's like with David Goggins. He's like, you gotta learn how to kill that bitch in you. You gotta kill the bitch. You gotta kill that bitch. And it's gonna be hard because that bitch don't want to die inside, but you gotta kill the bitch, man. If you want to ever get better, you gotta learn how to kill that bitch. And it's not, and he's literally not talking about a physical person, right? He's talking about that inner battle between you and yourself.
Right.
That's basically what's happening. Like, because you gotta understand, bro. Like you gotta understand. If this has been like a culture shock to a lot of fucking people,
Mm-hmm.
because it literally showed them that your ideology is not that popular.
Right. That
Because
right there.
whenever I showed my sis, I was just like, all right, cool. I was like, you want to hear how popular your thought analogy? You say like, oh, the Republicans are crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And and she was like, yeah. I was like, okay. I was like, look at that picture I just showed you. And she was just like, okay, what does this represent me? What does this represent? And I was like, you see all that red? She was like, yeah. I was like, do you see all that little blue? And she was like, yeah. I was like, the blue represent Democrats, the red represent Republicans. And she was shocked because she literally thought that I was like the Republicans were not popular. Like she never thought that maybe she might be on the wrong side of history on this one. See, a lot of these people don't think about that. Maybe they might be on the wrong side of history. And whenever you telling somebody that Trump is Hitler, he's a fascist, he's going to enslave black people, of course these niggas going to crash out, boy. You think these niggas ain't going, boy? nigga, we on I-75. We on I-75 right now. This nigga won't get out the goddamn middle lane, bro, because he don't realize, bro, that the middle lane is the first lane that freezes over.
So in other words, your new name for these Negroes that be crashing out, these middle lane niggas. Middle lane niggas.
Middle lane ass niggas. That's basically what they are. You a middle lane ass nigga, boy. Yeah, these middle lane little ass niggas, they don't understand, and they with their no offense to anybody, but these middle lane ass niggas with the inbred children and with their side bitches they be having for 5 years who still didn't realize that she's a side bitch. Yeah, man, shit middle lane ass nigga. He a middle lane ass nigga.
Suffering from that nigga nucleic acid.
Man, you remember Life can't get right?
Yep.
They can't get right.
They can't get right, bro. Can't none of them get right. All right,
yeah,
man. Let's continue, man, because we gotta go to crypto pretty soon.
And then, of course, there's Health and Human Services Secretary pick Robert F. Kennedy Jr. You might recall his former nanny who accused him of groping her. She just spoke about the encounter with USA Today. Kennedy, when asked about this podcast, did not explicitly deny
groping his nanny. Okay,
he wasn't a church boy.
Come on.
He said he wouldn't comment any further. That's a lot. We're going to.
What is groping?
And more this hour. CNN's Kristen Holmes is in West Palm.
Said the nanny accused him of groping.
Let's start with CNN's Paula Reed. And Paula, you were the CNN.
No, we're gonna fast forward this. I want to get to it.
Is that basically grab ass? Is that basically grab ass?
Yes.
Man, you're getting reaction from
lawmakers.
and burn.
Former Florida Attorney General and one
Here we go.
Breaking news right now. Donald Trump has just announced his new pick for United States Attorney General only hours after Matt Gaetz pulled his name from consideration. Let's bring in CNN's Kristen Holmes. She's joining us from outside Trump transition headquarters down in Florida. Kristen, so who did the president-elect just name?
Wait. Why is it always I think whenever Wolf Blitz is talking that he's trying to keep from shitting?
Bro,
The way he talk, man, it's almost like he trying to keep some shit in. Now listen to this shit. Now pay attention. Now,
man,
pay
how he
attention.
looks,
Pay
bro.
attention. Pay attention.
Breaking news right now. Donald Trump has just announced his new pick for United States Attorney General only hours after Matt Gaetz pulled his name from consideration. Let's bring in CNN's Kristen Holmes. She's joining us from outside Trump transition headquarters down in Florida. Kristen, so who did the president?
He don't move. That nigga's expression don't change. That nigga's expression don't change. He don't move.
Bro, and then he looked like like you ever been to somebody's house and you went in their fridge without asking permission? That's what that face that nigga got. Did who the hell who kisses these open my fridge? You don't pay no bills in here.
Oh, that man stay right on point, my nigga, the whole time. He's straight monotone ass. Oh shit. Oh god.
Boy, he looked like he snorted the same shit Papa Smurf snorted, bro.
Nigga do look like Papa Smurf, don't it? Oh.
He ate a Babe Ruth bar before he got on before he did his interview.
Former Florida Attorney
Nigga
General
still
and
look
was
hungry.
the of Donald Trump as his pick for Attorney General. And we are told
He look like, do we got anything else besides snacks in this bitch?
Very close to Bondi for some time. She was a staple in his first administration. Since then, she has taken on many roles, MAGA adjacent, including
She
taking
kind of
over
cute.
his super PAC at one point. I do want to read you part of the statement that he
She
put out
fine.
about
Yeah,
Pam
she
Bondi.
fine.
He said,
She fine,
"I'm proud
man.
to announce former Attorney
Yeah.
General of the great state of Florida, Pam Bondi, as our next Attorney General of the United
She got a
States."
forehead on her
Posted
though,
her
boy.
biography saying Pam was a prosecutor.
Got
for
a
nearly
blockhead.
20 years.
Compared to what black women be having, bro.
Hey, but some of them big foreheaded women be cute as hell.
Compared to forehead,
I like big foreheaded women.
Which have destroyed many
They usually be
families
cute.
across
They
our
just got that
country.
forehead they
She
got to
did
deal
such
with.
an incredible job that I asked her to serve in our opioid and drug abuse commission during my first term. We stayed.
You better not try to see. You better not try to see eye to eye with the motherfuckers. You might crack you.
Sean,
Better not come to a head.
Sean, pause it real quick. Pause it.
What, man?
Come on, bro. The forehead sisters be having, bro, man.
I didn't say they didn't have big foreheads. I said I like big
man.
forehead ass women. They can
Man,
be
she
cute.
have a Hot Wheel forehead compared to some of these sisters be having a forehead be looking like goddamn back of a box Chevy. Look like a cutlass sit on 22s on from the back. Forehead
Look
so
like
big.
a marching band banner.
Forehead so big, you be like drumline, one band, one sound. Big forehead ass.
Oh man. Oh,
Every single
God.
time I see that, man, I'm sorry. Every single time I see some of these sisters with them big ass forehead, only thing I just hear is like I'm about to hit my ear horn on somebody's ass, boy. Goddamn big forehead ass, goddamn semi forehead ass. Goddamn.
Well, it look like the grill on the Kentworth.
You know, the forehead look like the secret ingredients in a Kit Kat bar.
Hey, come on, man. We got shit to talk about, man. Right there.
Yeah, my phone about died too. I might use the bathroom while y'all finish
Hey,
up.
that's TMI, man. Come on, man.
Who is likely to be able to be confirmed. She is non-controversial as far as we know at this point. And that obviously is something that Donald Trump was looking for after his experience with Matt Gaetz.
Thank you very much, Kristen. Elliot Williams, our legal analyst, is here with us as well. So what is this?
All right, that's enough about that. We about to go to crypto, man. Hold on. We about to go to crypto, and I think I know what you want me to show you. But here you go. It's crypto time, guys. Crypto.
All right. So this, of course, is my favorite segment of the show, and the first thing that I would actually like to talk
Hey,
about
Dragon.
is what?
Oh my bad, my bad, my bad. Oh my bad.
Crypto rise today, November.
I'm sorry, my bad, Dragon. Dragon's like, no, what? I'm the captain now.
It's the way he said it, man. It's the way he said
Yeah, what
he
you
was
want?
like, he was like,
what?
he sounded like my nephew, like, what, Uncle, what? I was like, boy, you don't stop rolling your eyes at me like that.
Oh shit, man. Hold on.
do
Did I
you
lose?
want,
Did I
man?
lose? Hold on, man. Did I lose the? Trying to make sure I ain't lost the stuff you want me to show in daggone WhatsApp. Send me something else real quick, man. God damn.
Oh no, you
Oh.
good. I'm fixing to go on ahead and I got what I need to talk about pulled up in front of me so they can just hear that.
Okay.
All right.
Oh.
So
Oh
crypto
shit.
prices today have risen. BTC surges to 99K and each shoot and XRP jumps up by 25%. So of course, Bitcoin approached 99K, which gained 5% in the last 24 hours. XRP surged 25%, currently trading at $1.36, driven by news of SEC chairman's resignation. Solana saw a 12% increase, trading at $261 with growing investor interest. The crypto prices today have primarily continued on an upward trajectory, showcasing strong market momentum. Bitcoin has reached a significant milestone, touching 99K for the first time. Ethereum and Solana have also surged by 9% and 12%, while XRP has climbed by an impressive 25%. The global crypto market cap has jumped by 6%, to 326 trillion, with total trading volume skyrocketing 41% in the last 24 hours to 251 billion. So let's dive deeper into the top cryptocurrencies by market cap and their price movements on November 22nd. Crypto prices today, which is bullish on Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and XRP sentiment. The overall crypto market appears bullish as Bitcoin touched 99K for the first time. Ethereum prices shot up by 9%, while most major cryptocurrencies have gained in the past 24 hours. XRP surged 25%, fueled by the news of Gary Gensler stepping down as U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission chairman coming in January. Bitcoin has gained approximately 5% in the past 24 hours and is currently trading at 98.683
Big news. Big news, folks.
$683. The coin's intraday low and high were between 94K and 98K, respectively, with a market cap of 1.95 trillion and a 24-hour trading volume of 106 billion. Bitcoin holds a market dominance of 59 through 53%, reflecting its continued strength in the crypto market. So, according to SolarVal, 10 Bitcoin ETFs reported at an inflow of 397 million on Thursday, signaling growing institutional interest. However, BlackRock's IBIT data, which is highly anticipated, is still awaited and could further influence market sentiment. Ethereum prices. Ethereum surged 9% today and is trading at what? $3,331 in its 24-hour low and high for $3,083 and $3,388 respectively, with a market cap of 400 billion and a trading volume of 52 billion in the past 24 hours. Each remains the second largest cryptocurrency by market cap, holding a market dominance of 12.28%. While Ethereum's ETF saw an outflow of 9 million, BlackRock's data still awaited for further insight. Additionally, ETH co-founder Velek Buterin purchased Super Anon or Anon tokens on Base, which is a derivative of Coinbase, highlighting its potential as a revolutionary token in the privacy space. Solana is currently trading at $261, marking a 12% increase in the last 24 hours. The crypto prices hit an all-time high of $263.70 today, well, as of yesterday. Its intraday low and high were $236 and $263 respectively. With the market cap of 122 billion, Solana stands as the fourth largest cryptocurrency by market cap, showcasing its robust performance. The 24-hour trading volume for Solana is 11 billion, and it holds a market dominance of 3.74%. As Bitwise submits Solana spot ETF filings, its growing significance in the crypto space reflects increasing investor interest. XRP price today. XRP recorded at the biggest jump in the past 24 hours, currently trading at $1.36, marking a 25% surge.
Just went to $1.40.
Up, see, and it's already up. I can't wait for it to get to $1.50, because once it hits $1.50, I'm just know I'm a happy camper for holding XRP. But the 24-hour low and high were $1.86 and $1.43 respectively. With a market cap of 78 billion, XRP ranks as the sixth largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization. It was just 7 not too long ago. The 24-hour trading volume for XRP stands at 15 billion with a market dominance of 2.38%. This significant rally highlights growing investor interest, furthering boosting in position in the crypto market. And lastly, meme coin prices today. Dogecoin witnessed a 6% increase in the past 24 hours, currently trading at 39 cents. Its 24-hour low and high were at 37 cents and 39 cents respectively, with a market cap of 58 billion and a trading volume of 8.72 billion in the last 24 hours. Doge continues to show strong market performance. Similarly, Shiba Inu SHIB gained 7%, nearly 7%, currently trading at it's under a penny. Other notable meme coins like Pepe Bonk and WIF also saw impressive gains, ranging from 6% to 13% in the past 24 hours, reflecting strong investor interest in the meme coin sector. Also, now I would like to talk about XRP rally up. Hold on, give me 1 second. My headsets are going out. 1 second, please.
Yeah, I heard him beep. Man, my Coinbase looking so good right now. Dang, man. This ain't looking good. And my daggum crypto up to 300. So I'm already up to 1,000 overall in both of them. Dang, boy, I'm finna put some more in here, man.
If you're up to that point, that means I'm up to 3.5K in regards to mine.
Yeah.
And I need to double check that. But check this out. XRP price rallied to $2 as Paul Atkins leaves to replace the United States SEC Chairman Gary Gensler. XRP price spiked 26% to $1.40 following news that Paul Atkins will replace SEC Chairman Gary Gensler. A fresh XRP all-time high coming soon. Highlights. Market views Gary Gensler's departure as a positive development, pushing XRP price up by 26%. Crypto analysis highlights bullish signals, including XRP's monthly relative strength index and a breakout from a flag and pull pattern. Former SEC Commissioner Paul Atkins, known for his pro-crypto stance, is reportedly the front runner for the next SEC chairman. So XRP price shot up 26% in hours as the SEC chairman Gary Gensler announced his resignation. Ripple native token XRP hit a high of $1.43, the last level seen during the 2021 bull run. Crypto market analyst predicts the continuation of the rally all the way to $2, following a bullish pattern breakout. News of pro-crypto Paul Atkins replacing Gensler as a SEC chair could fuel XRP rally further. Following resignation announced by Gary Gensler, the XRP bulls have charged in, leading to another 26% price rally. Gensler's last day at the office will be January 20th, 2025, the same day when President-elected Trump takes charge at the White House. It is clear that the XRP community sees Gensler's resignation as positive, following the tough 4-year legal battle in the Ripple lawsuit. Crypto market analyst Ali Martinez believes that this rally would continue to $2. Martinez suggests that Gensler leaving the SEC would mark a significant turning point for Ripple, potentially easing regulation pressures on the company. Gary Gensler leaving the SEC is the best thing that could happen to Ripple, Martinez stated. He further added that XRP price could now set its heights on a $2 target amid the fresh breakout from the flag and pole pattern. Crypto analysis Credit Bull Crypto highlighted that XRP's monthly relative strength index, or RSI, is on the verge of entering overbought territory for the first time in 3 years. XRP/ETH just reclaimed and retested a 4-year long range, with the first target being at 250% and higher, he added. As Gary Gensler put in his resignation, the biggest question in everyone's minds is, who will Donald Trump appoint as the next SEC chairman? Fox Business reported that former SEC Commissioner Paul Atkins is the front runner to succeed Gary Gensler. Paul Atkins is popular for his free market regulatory approach and pro-crypto stance. He has also garnered strong support from the business community and the digital asset industry. His appointment could also open up the gates for a spot XRP ETF by 2025. 221 Shares, Canary Capital, and Bitwise have already filed with the US SEC for the XRP ETF in the last 2 months. The arrival of this investment product could fuel institutional interest in XRP. Gary Gensler's decision not to complete his term at the SEC has been met with widespread approval from the business sector. Let me repeat that for you guys in the back so that way you can understand how magnanimous this is. Gary Gensler's decision to not complete his term at the SEC has been met with widespread approval from the entire business sector, which has been critical of his regulatory approach. The narrative towards the end of Ripple versus SEC lawsuit now looked more obvious. As of press time, the XRP price is trading at 26%, up to $1.40. with a market cap of $80 billion as per the CoinGlass data. The open interest in XRP has shot up by 35% to 2.47 billion in the last 24 hours. 25.64 million worth of XRP positions were liquidated, with 14 million in short liquidation and 11.62 million in long-term liquidation. Which brings me over to the Stellar aspect. Stellar XLM skyrockets 35% as XRP leads the charge. Golden cross signals and short positions liquidated. The Stellar network is an open source public blockchain powered by the Stellar Consensus Protocol, SCP, a proof of agreement, POA, consensus mechanism. Last week, Stellar XLM saw a huge price surge of 35% in just 24 hours, reaching about 24 cents, driven by whale activity and a bullish golden cross signal. The price movements have been closely related to XRP, which also rose after positive regulatory news. During this time, over 975K in short positions were liquidated, contributing to XLM's price rise. Trading volume for XLM jumped significantly, showing increased interest from larger investors. Overall, the positive sentiment in the cryptocurrency market, especially after Bitcoin's all-time highs, has attracted more whales participation in XLM, and there's the bell to tell you, ding, you're on the money. Technical. XLM/USD surged more than 200% in the footsteps of XRP. The pair hit a high of 26 cents and is currently trading around 24 cents. The pair holds above the short-term 21 and 55-day EMA and the long-term moving average of 200-day EMA. On the higher side, near-term resistance around 27 cents. Any breakout above will take the pair to 30 cents and relatively 40 cents and or 44 to 50 cents. The near-term support is around 22 cents, and any violation below will take the pair to the next level till 18 cents and 13 cents. It is a good buy on dips around 20%, with the SL around 13 and for the TP of 49 cents. Let me repeat that. It's a good buy on dips around 20% and 13%. So if you see XLM might take a little dip because, of course, people that have mass amounts of XLM and XRP, of course, since it is the holiday season, they will be taking money out to buy not only themselves something, but also to give friends and relatives gifts. So you're going to see a little dip in the marketplace as people liquidate to their positions.
Thing like right and during like Black Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know that's Black Friday, Cyber Monday, right?
Yeah.
So people gonna be taking money out of the marketplace so that way they can buy extra stuff. Those other individuals that are not going to be liquidating assets is going to be buying up the stock that they re-put within the marketplace. So once the marketplace jumps up again because people are buying up the dip, that means you just gained double.
I'm just gonna put some money in my Coinbase's USDC or USD tether, and when that joker dip, then I'm gonna use that shit to buy that.
Oh no. Put it in there as USDC so that way you get 4.7% annual percentage yield on you holding that bad boy in there. So while you're holding it for the long term, while you're waiting to buy up the dip, you'll be gaining some annual percentage yield on yourself.
Yeah.
I just don't want you. I'm just letting you guys know my battery is running low. So if my battery do die before I get back to the truck, I just don't want y'all to think I just left. All right.
All right, gotcha, man.
Oh man, I need an extra large.
But
or
yeah,
hook a brother up with an extra large coffee. I won't be mad at you, sister. I will pray for you too.
So when the marketplace does take a dip here, within less than a week.
No cream, no
Hey, mute
sugar.
yourself, Matt.
If you got sugar-free French vanilla, I would love some
Do
of
you
that.
mind mute,
But I
mute
would
him
love
real
some
quick?
cream too. Actually, you know what? You got the sugar-free.
Max, mute yourself, sir. Thank you.
I'm sorry. My
Okay.
bad. My bad. I thought I muted myself. I couldn't see my phone.
So, as I was letting people know just a minute ago, of course, you know, such as like with Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and then with even Thanksgiving around the corner, there's going to be people liquidating their assets so that way they can take some money out, buy what they need to, and be happy with it. So, of course, at that point in time, the marketplace is going to take a nice little dip. By that time, even as my brother was saying here, he's going to put some money onto the exchanges. He's going to put it into a certain coin. So as he's waiting, he's still getting an annual percentage yield for what he's putting on there. So while he's waiting to buy up the dip, he's still going to be gaining money on top of that. So when it does come to buy up the dip, he's going to double up on exactly what he has. And that's what I suggest to everybody else too. It's not financial advice. It's just a suggestion. Either you take it or you leave it. But once that dip happens, you buy up the dip. You hold on to the remaining XLM, XRP, Solana. Even if there's a slight dip in Bitcoin, well, I wouldn't even say that necessarily right now because Bitcoin is almost at 100K per coin. That's literally in the rich sector. So now it'd be more worth your while to focus on more of the altcoins, getting yourself positioned with the stable coins and other stuff. So once you have enough in capital amongst all of those, such as let's say if you get, 50K or 60K trading meme coins, then I would definitely tell you go ahead and invest that within the Bitcoin and don't touch your Bitcoin either. There's people that do like to trade their Bitcoin and everything else, but those are the same people that been in the Bitcoin when Bitcoin was 50 cents per coin. Now, if you look at all those people that bought Bitcoin at 50 cents per coin, and let's say if they bought about 20 coins, and if it's at 100K, that's man, come on, bro. You see how much money that is of what they're able to play with. So of course they're able to trade that off. Of course they're able to do things. And even in the same market as Ethereum and stuff. If you got into Ethereum early and you held on to your Ethereum, you wasn't necessarily selling it, or you might have shaved just a little bit off the top because you had it like that. So that way you can buy some things, but you kept enough so that way you can stay within the market dominance. And then you turn around and reinvest it in said market to buy up some more. Look at how much per coin that it is now. The same thing is what's going to happen with XLM and XRP, because you see how the world technically is focused on XRP. Literally, your banks are using it. BRICS is using it. They're attempting to buy it up. Shoot, even Binance halted individuals from withdrawing XRP out because they didn't have enough, so that way they can accumulate some more. The same thing with XLM. So it just be wise for you to pay attention to those markets and then go ahead and take opportunity to buy those stuff up. Now you're gonna do what you want to do with your crypto and with your money. Some people are like, hey, I done made about a good, $200, $300, or shoot, I done made $1,000. I'm about to take that out. If that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it. I'm not telling you what to do with your money, but I'm just giving you a suggestion, because if the financial institutions are going to be utilizing those as a form of payment, and just like how I was stating the other day in a news article, and which is an absolute fact of which you can look up, the United States Treasury is using XRP because Ripple has sent them $10 million to help offset the country's debt. $10 million from Ripple, which means they're going to hold it. Plus,
So do you think?
Mhm.
Oh, my bad, Drake. Just do you think crypto will replace fiat currency one day?
That's what's on the brink of it now. I mean, 98% of all your stable coins globally is pegged to the US dollar.
It's because
98%.
the reason why I say that, I ask that question is because COVID, I feel like, all right, COVID was like the complete end of the analog system. like COVID after like once COVID, everything became digital. Once COVID hit, like and so I just felt like, you know, one day, you know, $100 bill ain't like, you got $100 bill, get your crypto up, bro. Like, you know, it's just, I feel like it's on its way to do that. You know, like we no longer gonna be using like paper money, or you know, everything is gonna be like, you know, basically off your device. You know,
I mean,
I,
this is to answer that question. You're still gonna have your USD within reserves because your stable coins such as United States dollar coin, um, RSULD by Ripple, because Ripple has their own stable coin, which they've created XRP. So they have to have a one-on-one ratio. So they're going to have that in reserves to match with the crypto. But eventually, yes, if that actual physical, tangible money eventually will be held in reserves because everybody's going to get that distributed out to them. Same instance as to where, remember how they was coming out with Fed Now as a way to pay individuals that way? We'll look at the fact where our government is buying up billions of Bitcoin as much as what they can. And eventually, because most stuff is going to be put onto the metaverse, you can't pay anything on the metaverse with physical cash. You've got to utilize cryptocurrency. So when you're
yeah,
going into your digital stores and other stuff, that's where that's going to be replaced. Of course, we're still going to have, you know, your regular dollars and stuff like that because it's going to be fluctuating on the black market. That's the
yeah,
easy way. It's not traceable in anything else like that. So that's still going to be in circulation. But for your main stuff, yeah, it's going to be all digitized because you can put it on. It's because when it's on the blockchain, you can see exactly where the money's coming from, where it's going to. You can't home it, you can't rewrite it. Just like how, you know, the banks are able to go in there and change up the numerics and everything else like how they want to. Because like even with the centralized bank is able to come up with as much money as what it wants to distribute out and everything else like that, which causes inflation and other stuff. So they can print out the money, make sure that it has a 1-to-1 ratio with the cryptocurrency that's coming out, and just start distributing that to amongst people. Plus, as more and more people adopt cryptocurrency as a mainstay and as a main flow, it slowly is going to phase out the dollar, so to speak, as a mainstream revenue asset because more and more companies and financial institutions are gathering up the various different cryptos. I mean, even with your real world assets that they have out there now, which within our chat, I did post one real world asset that's at about 4 cents that you can get into now. So once that son of a bitch gets up to $100 per coin, you'll be in the money. As well as a couple of other real world assets that I'm gonna go ahead and be posting. That way we can get into now. So once it's fully on the blockchain and these financial institutions fully implemented, such as BlackRock Group taking $10 trillion worth of real world assets and putting it on the blockchain. So when you're wanting to buy a house here in the future, you're going to have crypto in order to buy it.
yeah.
But yeah, I agree with that. That's going to be probably by, I want to say 2035, 2036 is when it'll phase out around that. Well, not completely phase out, but more and more people won't be focused on utilizing the dollar in that aspect because they'll have readily and easily accessible crypto, especially since most of the countries all around the world, which we can look at Argentina, Colombia, we can look at China, we can definitely look at Africa, we can look over there at Europe. They're all using cryptocurrency. Even like, you know, I have to use my example of going to the Dominican Republic. I went to the Dominican Republic, all I used was crypto. I did not use any American dollars. So taking that aspect as to what happened just a couple of months ago, how the crypto market is being spiked. Now they are pushing the laws and legislations to implement more stablecoin uses because the financial institutions.
Hey, Dragon. Hold on, I'm sorry, man. What did you pay in Crow?
No. I ain't paying Crow. All my Crow is state. I am not touching my Crow. I'm not
what did you pay with? You say you paid with crypto. What crypto did you pay with?
Oh, I just took some of the, you know how I'll be using Tip Nano and stuff like that. I had $100 worth of Nano that I converted into fiat currency and I put it on my crypto.com card.
Gotcha.
That's so awesome.
Go ahead.
whatever cryptocurrency that you have, mind you, you can still turn it into fiat currency, in which you can put it on your Visa card, in which I just took that crypto, turned it into fiat, transferred it to my Visa card, went to the ATM, and I was able to withdraw it out. Since all crypto right now, at least here in the States, is all tied to USD. Every single last crypto that we buy is tied to that. So we can always change that, revert that back into fiat currency. And that's how the new system's going to be up. You're going to put your money into crypto. You're going to have X amount of crypto. And when you want to change it into fiat currency, it's going to be digitized so that way you can put it on a card. But that's the crypto that I used when I was over there, was Nano, because that's still my go-to, because I'm, even right now, as we speak, I'm using that app to collect some Nano. I'm about to be up to about $50 worth of Nano that I'm going to withdraw out, that I'm going to put on the exchange, that I'm going to buy up XRP and XLM. And Nano is at 98 cents per coin. That's another reason why I was preaching about, hey, get this Nano, utilize this app, because you're getting money for free. And the only thing you have to do is just a couple of things a day. And it's not even
Coin
going to
app,
take you
right?
5
Coin
minutes.
app.
No, not the Coin app. Tip Nano.
Oh, Tip Nano. Okay.
Yeah, Tip Nano is that one. Coin app is your Coinbase app. That's the geo mining one, to where, you know, you can watch some videos to gain coin. You can take surveys to get coin. You can play videos to get coin. You know, there's multiple different ways for you to get coin on there, which converts to XYO, which is Coinbase's native cryptocurrency, which is backed by real world locations. That's the reason why they have the geo mining areas, because they're going up and buying digital plots of land, which overlays on said land. So by you geo mining and moving around, it allows you to accumulate that crypto in that sense, which then you can turn around and take that XYO and flip it either into fiat, or you can turn it into a different cryptocurrency. But it's another way of accumulation. So not only am I utilizing the Coin app, I'm utilizing Tip Nano. We have the Bitcoin Ember app as to what we're mining with. Then we have the other two miners that I had posted in there as well too. Plus on top of that, CoinApply. So that's how many different apps, which is accumulating you free crypto, which is only taking you about 5 to 10 minutes of your time. That's why I say if you can devote 30 minutes to an hour within a day and circulate through those apps, you'll be good to go. And any time that you're walking around or that you're driving, cut on your Coin app. You're literally, you're monetizing your movements. You're monetizing yourself. So that way you constantly have accumulation. Because like even with myself, you know that you know, big bro, I have other stuff that's stacking me points, so that way I can convert to crypto. So whether I'm awake, sleep, swimming, fishing, drinking, fucking, I'm gaining crypto. Period. 24/7, 365 around the clock. That's how my accumulation method is going, besides me taking my money and investing. So remember, what you do with your time equates to your wealth. And if you cannot take at least 30 minutes to an hour to circulate yourself through a way of you accumulating stuff for free, well, it's not for free because it takes your time. But you dedicate your time to that, so that way you have maximum yield, and you just let that stuff sit to the side and accumulate over time. Eventually, throughout all various apps, you might be sitting on a free $600 or maybe a good $1,000, because, as an example, within Coinbase, you've accumulated enough to that's $500. On the Bitcoin mining app of what we're utilizing, you could have mined up to $100. That's $600 right there on the spot. Tip Nano can give you an additional $1,800 within a year. That's almost $2,000 that you can get from this app if you dedicate yourself. So that's 2,000 plus an additional 6,000. If we round that up, that's $2,600. Now, if you utilize the other stuff for a year, such as like with the Bitcoin mining app, and if you pay a little bit into it, because mind you, on the Ember app, they give you the equivalent back in Bitcoin that you're spending on it. So if you spend $50 in the app, they're going to give you $50 with the Bitcoin. But that $50 will allow you to increase your mining rate, also allow you to do betting and other stuff, which is on there, which is also legal, which you can also maximize your gains too. So within a year, going through all the apps, you can make $5,000 for free without you necessarily have to investing any money into it. And whatever money that you invest into it will be something additional on the side. That
bad
is
you can't do
why.
that a month.
Mhm.
Too bad you can't do that a month.
Well,
You be working.
within a month's time, you can accumulate anywhere between $200 to $300 a month.
Yeah.
So that's still within 5 months, $1,500.
Mm-hmm.
But also look at it like this too. That's $1,500 that you didn't have, that you didn't have to
Right.
spend, that didn't have to come from your main form of money. That the only thing you did was put 30 minutes to an hour in a day to accumulate that. And then you could turn around and flip that $1,500, looking at how the market trend, what Bitcoin's doing, XRP, XLM, and all the other projects and everything else. You can turn around and take that $1,500 and take that and make that into $6,000.
Yeah, you
Just
can.
like for myself, how I went up over what was it, $2,000 within a week, based
Man,
off of exactly everything on it. I showed you what I got, and I'm still climbing, bro. I'm still
know.
climbing.
I know.
So utilizing that, I'm up 500% on my shit just by taking 30 minutes to an hour a day to maximize myself. And
Yeah.
that's the only reason why I'm just giving a suggestion. Y'all do what y'all want to. I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep doing what the fuck I'm doing, because once this shit hits a certain dollar amount, I'm not gonna have to work at all. Only thing I'm gonna have to do is shave a little bit off of the top. Go ahead and invest this within this real estate area, because I already know how blockchain is. I know what real world assets to invest myself in. And once everything fully gets tokenized over on the blockchain, that's going to be a significant jump as well, too, because we know that we're in a crypto age. Money, that quick. And that's all I got for crypto.
Cool. Well, fellas, what y'all think? It's been a pretty good show. What y'all think, man?
Been an
Pretty
excellent
good
show.
It's been an excellent show, man.
And I can't wait until January 20th, 2025, because on that date, that marketplace is going to fucking pop, baby.
Yeah, I'm trying to get all I can and accumulate all I can. I gotta wait till day after Thanksgiving to see what this XLM and this XRP gonna do, and then I'm finna get a whole bunch of that.
Look, I'm gonna say it like this, like how big wigs have said it, and even such as in the format of Warren Buffett. You better get some accumulated before 2025, because once 2025 hit, everything else is gonna skyrocket. And if you ain't paying attention to the major market trends and putting into where that long money's at, you're gonna be hurting after a while.
Yep. For sure.
So,
fellas, I got to go. I got to get up in the morning, go to the dealership.
So do I. I got to get up in the morning too.
Yes, sir.
Man,
Any closing remarks? Any closing remarks?
Well, while they're going to sleep, I will still be up working, young, to make this money, work the night shift. And just remember, guys, don't be a middle lane ass nigga.
My closing remarks is always going to be focus on your finances. Look at not only for yourself, but if you happen to have children, if you have a family unit, of course, I'm speaking to the men because I always speak to the men first. You better look at what this marketplace is doing, so that way you can build financial wealth for yourself and longevity. So that way, when your children step into what's coming about, because they're the ones that's really going to be into the new market. They're the ones that's really going to have to understand blockchain, smart chain technology, and everything else, because that's going to be their way of life. Wouldn't you rather put them in a good position versus putting them in a bad position? Which one would you rather do? Would you rather give them a fighting edge to say, hey, this is what I've been able to invest in because this is what you're going to have to deal with. Let me teach you the ins and outs of it, so that way they can have a foothold. And then once they understand that, then they can capitalize on a certain age, which means that you keep that generational wealth within your family, and then they can make the proper investments. And then next thing you know, you guys have an empire. Or would you rather have them struggle? I'll leave that with y'all for the evening.
Man, that was pretty deep, Dragon. That was pretty good. Closing argument, man. That's pretty good, bro.
And I got to follow up.
All right, man. And don't be a middle lane ass nigga. That's all I gotta say.
Don't be a middle lane ass nigga. Well, folks,
Focus
We at
on
the brink-
family.
We are the
Don't
yeah.
be a middle
Focus on
lane
family.
athlete.
We're at the brink of war. So focus on your family. Get your ducks in a row. Pray to whatever God you believe in. Don't be no middle lane ass nigga. And make sure you pay attention to this market. Make sure you get you some crypto. XLM, XRP, Bitcoin, Mine, Solana, Mine, Cardano, Mine, Hedera, Mine.
Yep.
Mine.
Yep. And you over there looking real good and happy right now, ain't you?
I'm looking good, man. I'm gonna get better though. I'm gonna get better.
Sir, yes, sir. That is correct, sir. Absolutely.
All right, folks. We gonna call this a do. We gonna bid you a do and call this a day.
Woo, that was
Holla
a
at
tight
ya.
one, boy. Y'all have a good one, y'all.
Tight one.
Have a good night,
Man,
everyone. Thank you.
if you just seen how I had to turn out of this parking spot, boy, you'd be like, damn, that's a tight ass turn. Like, for
Okay.
real, bruh. Like,
You talking about something else?
no, I wasn't talking about nothing else, man, besides what I was talking about.
And actually, before we go, XRP rose by 5.8% in the last 6 hours. And that was at 1:36 a.m. my time. That was just a minute ago. How you love them apples, baby. And Bitcoin is holding strong at $99,351.75. It went up by 3.2%.
Wow.
Yep.
That's crazy.
So
Yeah. Yeah, hey, don't forget to cop my book on Amazon, 12 Years of Side Dude. Yeah. So
But
my
all right.
merch, 12
They don't
Years of
have any
Side
crates,
Dude.
though?
Sell some of this merch.
12 years of
Something
side.
to substitute it with an omelet. You don't have any crepes.
Mm-mm.
Just tell them a cowboy omelet.
Cowboy armor?
I'm ordering
free
food,
shit.
man.
Oh,
got what?
you know what? All right, good night, y'all. He's got to order
All right,
food.
man.
Everybody's
Hey.
good. Y'all take care, everyone.
All right, Dragon, you have a good one, man.
You too.
Safe.
Good night, everyone.
Pancakes.
All right, y'all be easy.
All right, man. All right, thanks.